hip hop, nerd shit, sports show,
and a little bit of random fuck. Enjoy. Yo, this your boy Taylor.
Black is the new black.
This is your good brother, Jonesy.
What's up, everybody? My name is Benjamin Anderson. We are now on the Rageverse Network.
Black is the new black.
Welcome to another edition.
Black is the new black.
So, without further ado, let's get started.
What is up, everybody? Black is the new black. This is your man's Benjamin Anderson. We got the whole crew here today, Taylor and Jonesy. Say what's up, fella.
Here.
Yo.
Y'all know what we do here: sports, nerd shit, and hip hop. Trying to be more consistent this year. We've done a pretty good job.
We've done a pretty good job keeping to our Monday schedule, y'all.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the show.
All right.
Boom. So, sports.
Canelo Alvarez versus John Ryder went down this weekend.
It did.
I totally forgot that was a thing. My bad.
I'll say this. Yeah, because I mean, we talked about this before a couple of weeks back when the fight was announced, and I think all three of us was like, "Man, that's just a contractual obligation fight. That's a tune-up." And
yeah,
that's 100% what it was.
That's what it was supposed to be. First 5 rounds, I'm like, all right, he gave the people a show. Time to send John Ryder home. That dude rocked Canelo on more than a few occasions throughout the later rounds, and I'm like, okay, it turned into a real fight.
Canelo wasn't rocked.
I'll say this.
Canelo wasn't rocked at all. He wasn't hurt or rocked at all.
Let me walk that back. Hey, he got some good shots, and he didn't get dropped anything.
Landing a punch, he was not hurt or rocked at all.
Man. He hit him more than a couple.
Canelo got hit in the face by Gennady Golovkin, full blast. John Ryder did not hurt Canelo Alvarez. Bother, maybe?
I never said he got hurt. Bother. Fine.
Annoy?
Can we meet in the middle on bother? I'll say this.
He also won every single round.
He did, but it was more of a fight. Now, in the end, Canelo definitely won on the scorecard, but it was more of a fight than I thought it should have even been, is what I'm saying.
I mean, it's Canelo coming off a long layoff with a dude that he probably didn't take seriously in any capacity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I felt he wasn't taking him seriously, but, I mean, he gave him moments where he had to take him seriously. He won every round. I agree with you, Ben. I'm not saying
I don't even really think he gave him moments that he had to take him seriously. I think because Canelo is Canelo. And we didn't talk about the Ryan Garcia Gervonta Davis fight, did we?
Oh, no, we didn't.
We'll talk about that in a second
because that was happening on an off week.
Yeah, in fact, it did happen on the off week. We didn't talk about that. Okay. I think Canelo just had a wrist injury, so he had surgery on that. He wasn't taking that man seriously. Okay. He won every single round. I don't think this is some death knell for Canelo or anything like that.
No.
I don't think he should go fight Bivol again. But
I saw some of those. Me neither. Not yet. Right now. I saw some of those articles saying that he looks like a fighter in decline and all of this, and I'm like, did y'all watch the same fight I did?
It also wouldn't shock me if he is a fighter in decline. Canelo was a pro at 15. It would not shock me. Damn, he's got a ridiculous amount of fights. Yeah, like he's only 31. Yeah, he's only 31, but I think he has like 60-something fights. It wouldn't shock me if he's in decline. But I mean, it is what it is.
True.
It'd be interested to see the next fight for him.
It's an interesting fight. But speaking of, like you said, the Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis.
Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis fight. It was
hit them kidneys, bro. Jesus.
That's one way to frame it as a good fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an entertaining fight while it lasted. You know,
it was one-sided as hell.
When I say entertaining, it was a fight until Tank decided it wasn't a fight anymore.
Right.
Yeah. So,
I love the science of boxing. So watching Tank break that man down and enforce his will via just technique and just the art of boxing that I got to witness in that fight for me is what made it a good fight. I don't mean it had to even be back and forth. Like, I don't want to see a squash. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Like, just watching.
It was essentially a squash, though.
Essentially a squash.
Ryan Garcia is not on. So, for example,
that's no to him either.
There is in that general area of weight class, right? 135 to 140. there's like 4 dudes that are elite. Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney, Lomachenko. And Teofimo Lopez when he's not being a weirdo. Ryan Garcia has been interjected into that group. He is not on the level of any of them. Nope. They all fuck him up. Like, badly. Like, Tank was going to hurt you, fuck you up, because Tank hits like a fucking truck. Shakur would embarrass him. Haney would embarrass him. Lomachenko would embarrass him. Teofimo would knock him the fuck out. Like, Ryan Garcia is popular. He is not necessarily good. Like, he's not that good.
I wouldn't take good away from him. I'll say
he's not good.
Hear me out. There's a cliff between greatness, and those are the guys we're talking about. And even with them, there's degrees of difference in levels. And then your good athlete and your great athletes, there's a world of difference between them. And there's a world of difference between your good athlete and your bad athlete. Then there's like a bad athlete and us regular niggas walking the street.
But I'm just saying, like without disrespecting him, like I think he's a popular, competent fighter.
Yeah, he can be a lot of okay to good fighters. He runs up against elite fighters, he will get fucked up because, like.
Shot Spears.
No, I'm just gonna say, like, if you watch the fight, like, Tank didn't really even throw a lot of punches before he knocked him out.
Want to know something funny? Before Tank landed the punch that knocked him down the first time, that was the second punch Tank had thrown in the fight.
Exactly.
That was literally the second punch.
Like, that's why it wasn't as close as you were saying it was. Like, Tank was just waiting for the opening to get there to fucking knock his ass. He was just waiting for the opening.
Yeah. Like the setup for the first knockdown was really beautiful.
Close, if I did, I certainly didn't mean to. I just said it was a good
close. But the setup for the first knockdown was really cool because like Ryan Garcia he threw the same punch like 4 times. And you can see Tank, like they slowed it down. You can see Tank see it the first 2 times and was like, okay, I got him the next time he do it. He threw it 2 more times. Tank just slipped it again.
False security.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing Ryan Garcia was doing that bothered Tank. The final punch to the liver. I need people to understand, as someone who's boxed before, anyone who was like Ryan Garcia could have stood up. He could not.
No, he couldn't. No. If he could have, he would have, nigga.
Yeah. You get punched in the liver. There's a couple factors, right? One, you got punched in the liver. You could see Ryan Garcia get hit, try to poker face it, and his body was like, nigga, sit down.
Exactly. Your body's going to tell you to stop. Exactly.
Secondly, on top of he was hurt, he knew he stood up. That little monster still could have hurt you. Yeah. Like, there's a couple different things going on there. Like, yeah, he was hurt and he couldn't stand up, but you got to have a certain type, and I'm not going to hold this against him. You got to have a certain type of will to stand back up. Your body is yelling at you, stay down. And you know he gonna still hurt you.
Well, you call it will. Some people call it idiocy.
Yeah. Like Tank would have.
We mean that in the most respectful sense possible. Like from a bioevolutionary standpoint, you have to overcome all your body's like natural defenses to make it keep moving.
All your body's instincts is like, please.
The override button on God's built-in blueprints to make you get up.
I'm going to use a very personal example here.
Yeah.
As some people may know, a couple years ago, I had a heart attack at work.
I don't think we've ever talked about that on the show.
I was literally just working my job, and my body literally said, my body said my entire government name, said, sit down Indian style like a child. And I said, well, that's what I'm doing. Because it wouldn't let me do anything. It felt like a Buick was sitting on my chest.
Your body shut it down. You can't do nothing about it.
Nope.
Nah, man. But I lift, bro, and I can judo you, so I will tell you because I'm bigger.
Your chin ain't got no muscles in it.
Nope.
But I want to see.
He has judo head movements.
That's not a thing.
Ryan didn't have no head movements.
But I want to see Gervonta fight the other really good guys at 135. But I don't think I don't think Gervonta is scared of those other guys or anything like that. He is managed by Mayweather.
Yeah.
That is not going to Mayweather. He's going to operate like Mayweather because now he sold 1.2 million pay-per-views. I don't care if you got a belt. I'm the A side. So
pretty much.
It doesn't matter to the belts don't matter in that way to him. They don't have to matter in that way to him. Yeah, you have to come fight him.
I ain't knocking it.
He's a draw. I don't like that because it limits fights, but it is what it is. And from now on, everybody getting rehydration clause. Like I guarantee you, every single fighter, because Tank is not big.
Right.
Tank is not big, and Tank is going to be like, well, you have to rehydrate to this weird amount, and I'm just going to make you miserable. I don't like that per se, but if you sign up for it, Ryan, don't whine about it all week, Ryan.
Right.
Don't cry about it all week, Ryan. Like you signed it. You didn't have to do that.
Ben, the mole convinced him to take that clause.
The mole. He killed me with that. Like, bro, you got knocked out. Just take the L like a fucking man.
You got punched in the body. A mole having a mole in your camp doesn't.
Unless there's no, like, you know, kidney disease runs in his family. Like, nigga, what?
Like, unless the mole sniped you out from 30 feet away and he really didn't hit you, that's the only way the mole did that shit.
Unless the mole told Gervonta, hey, he's going to throw the same punch 5 times in a row.
Right, exactly.
Like,
it's specifically what I trained him to do.
Yeah, we specifically trained him to throw the same punch over and over and over again. But, yeah, man, I want to see him fight Shakur or Devin Haney or anybody, and we'll see how that goes.
All right. UFC
while we're on fighting, UFC
288 went down. I'll just talk about the top 3 cards on the match. So Jessica Andrade got taken out by TKO in round 1 by I'm gonna fuck his name up, but I believe it's Yan Xiaonan. I think that's how you say it. I think it's Yan Xiaonan. Yeah, I was surprised by that result because this is my first time ever seeing Yan fight. But Jessica Andrade is a pretty good all-around fighter. Like former champion, in the women's strawweight division. And the setup to that finish by Yan, incredible work there. She's definitely a fighter on my radar now that I'll be keeping an eye on. Bilal Muhammad beat Gilbert Burns by decision. I like both those guys as fighters. They're both very talented fighters. I really couldn't call that one. I don't know if it was unanimous decision, but that was a very, very well fought fight. I think Muhammad took it in the last 2 rounds of it. But that was a very well fought fight by both guys there. Finally, in the main event, you have the return of former champion Henry Cejudo going up against the current champion Aljamain Sterling. Man, that was a really good fight too, man. That was a really good fight. I was shocked how good Aljamain did defending against Henry's wrestling because that's one of his bigger strengths. Even when he did get taken down, he didn't panic. He didn't work himself into a worse situation when he did get taken down. And he definitely was winning in the stand-up overall in that fight for me. But I was surprised how much poise he showed for a fighter with his level of experience and, just for his age, his level of experience. And, basically being new to being a champion, winning the belt in a controversial manner, winning the rematch in a way that some people felt was controversial again. I think this was a good statement victory for him as a young champion.
Yeah. It was a good fight. I enjoyed the fight. Yeah, pretty good card. I
wish a couple of the canceled fights, like the Charles Oliveira and Benel Dariush fight, did get canceled, but I don't know why that one got canceled. But yeah, that one was.
That's a fucking name for you. Say it again. What's that name again?
Benil Dariush.
Dariush. God,
I think he's one of those. I think does he come out of Khabib's camp? Or am I confusing with somebody else? Okay,
you're confusing with somebody else. Yeah, we'll see how all that turns out. Last thing before we get to the playoffs, because that's going to take a bunch of time. Lamar Jackson got paid.
Yeah.
Get paid, young nigga. Get paid.
Get paid.
What, 5 years, $260 million?
Yeah, 185 guaranteed.
Fully guaranteed, yeah. They can't franchise tag him ever again, and they can't trade him.
Nope.
Negotiate all this shit himself.
No, but you know what's funny? I was having these conversations about Lamar at work over a couple of weeks, and they were like, man, I was like, you know what's funny about what you guys are saying is that like I hear the thing that are saying that about Lamar wants this much. I feel like he'll take 180. I feel like he would take 185, and I'd be goddamn if he didn't take 185.
Yeah, I never thought, and I think I discussed this with y'all in the group chat. I never thought he was either. I never thought he was like, I will not play for y'all ever again.
Exactly.
I never thought that he was like, I am steadfast. Yeah, I don't think I am steadfast to getting more to Deshaun. I think he started like the beginning of his negotiation was like, yo, I want more than Deshaun. And then like as time went on, he was like, okay, that's not happening. Just made me the highest paid quarterback ever. I think once Jalen Hurts got his money, I think
that gave
the Ravens.
Let's work from there type of numbers we can.
Yep. Right. The Ravens were basically like, oh, he got that. We're going to give you 10 million more. Boom. And that's all that happened there. I kind of felt like this is the way this was going anyway. They signed Odell, and for them to sign Odell and like on their social media post him and Odell talking and all that, it didn't make sense to be moving the way they were moving if they weren't going to have Lamar. Right. Even if the negotiation was like long and annoying for everyone involved, but
they able to get Odell and the other guy you wanted, or just Odell?
No, they couldn't get Hopkins.
No. Just Odell. Okay.
Hopkins is still technically still in Arizona. He will be traded somewhere, but I don't think financially. I think they could anyway.
No, we haven't done an episode since the draft, man. Shoot, yeah.
Oh shit, the draft did happen. 3 black quarterbacks in the first round, and you know who fell? The white man.
The white man. He got the black guy treatment.
Yeah, I was about to say, Taylor, they niggered that man.
He legit got the. Because, like, I've said this, and I say this all the time. If they can figure out a way, to overhype the white quarterback, they will. Yeah. They saw that nigga on film and was like, ooh.
No, we can't do that.
Never mind. I guess we'll take the 3 niggers because we're not taking that guy.
The fact that they went to like a lot of non-football reasons for their choice of not taking him is wild to me.
That was hilarious.
That was the best. That was the best.
That was hilarious.
He needs to develop more IQ. He needs to develop better timing. He needs to develop
No. The best critique was wearing that damn shirt with no sleeve. They didn't like that. They didn't.
How dare him?
Mind you. You know what's funny? You know what's the funniest shit about this?
They didn't like the gun show, man. The gun
You know who else was walking around with no sleeves on? Who was bigger than him? Anthony Richardson. So you know what that was. You knew what that was. They were like, no, we just don't like you. Like, it don't matter. We specifically don't like you.
There's some dork on NFL Reddit.
Let's go.
It was racially motivated. You goddamn right.
I was going to be able to talk shit again. It's been so long.
And he happened to be white.
Nigga, y'all still suck. Like y'all still suck. But I would enjoy watching Anthony Richardson.
Right.
Hey,
I don't have a team. That's the beauty of this. I don't have a team.
We don't have a team anymore.
We have a solid O-line. We have a quarterback.
I root for black quarterbacks. I want Anthony Richardson to succeed. I want Anthony Richardson to succeed.
But we of the Indianapolis Colts fandom have hope again, sir. Let us enjoy our moment. Okay? Damn.
Oh no, I want Anthony. Like me and Taylor no longer root for a poverty franchise, even though they did get a black quarterback. But they got to prove they're not a poverty franchise before I ever go back, and I still might not go back.
They will not.
Listen, I'm not going back until they win 10 games in the season with Bryce Young. I'm not going back until they win 10 games in the season with Bryce Young before I go back.
Well, you might as well pack your bags where you're at.
I want 2 back-to-back winning seasons before I go back to that. 2 back-to-back winning seasons.
Sir, stop renting and buy that home you're in because you're not leaving. not with those conditions, sir.
Oh my God, that's the only way I'll go back.
Hell, I mean the NFC South sucks. They might win it with a rookie quarterback. NFC South legit sucks.
True.
But yeah, man. And then you got CJ Stroud to the Texans.
Our division ain't strong
Anthony Richardson to the Colts.
Mm-hmm. Who took him in
basically the first round? Yeah, but he ain't play. Man, they trying to re-sign Jared Goff. Like they ain't serious. Yeah, they're not a serious franchise. They're an unserious franchise. The moment you do that, serious people. Nigga, not to go off on a huge tangent. They traded up to like 12 to draft Jahmyr Gibbs. and then drafted the linebacker to Iowa. That told me right there what time they was on. Oh, y'all not serious about winning.
Nope.
Y'all just out here doing shit. Cool.
Listen, they're just trying to go 8-8, man. That's it. They're just trying to go 8.
No plan, just vibes, baby.
Oh,
they have a plan. The plan is just stupid. They trying to play 90s football. Nigga, this is not what we don't draft unless they Bajon Robinson. We don't draft running backs in the top 15. That is stupid. You did not need to trade up to get him. He would have still been there.
That's the funny part. He would have been there in the fucking 20s.
Nigga, that linebacker would have been there in the second round. Why did you draft him so early?
Because we liked him.
What is y'all doing?
We liked him.
What the fuck that mean?
They want to show how dedicated they were. They want him to know they want to take this relationship to the next level.
I mean, Ben, you know the real reason why some teams fake them out of. Well, you know, they're saying they might take it. Well, we got to jump. No, they were never going to do that, and they're
lying. They're lying. They fucked you because your goofy ass drafted it.
Oh yeah, we're real high on Smith, John from Bishop Young and then Young University. Okay.
Last thing on the NFL, the Eagles are out here with the best roster in the NFL, and
the Georgia Eagles, goddamn, the Georgia Eagles,
nigga, they got all the Georgia players. They fucked around and let them get maybe the best player in the draft from Jalen Carter if his head's right.
Yeah.
Nolan Smith, who is huge and ran a 4.3. Carly Ringo, who I thought was going to be a first rounder, they got him in the third round. On top of all the other stuff the Eagles have done, they have an excellent roster. Yeah. They'll probably win the NFC next year. I would be shocked if they don't win the NFC next year.
It would take an injury.
Oh, Chiefs still will.
It would take an injury and or like some Hurts regression for them to like not win the NFC.
Yeah, and then on the AFC side, like all the good quarterbacks on the AFC side, which is insane. Like you're going to get an MVP level quarterback that doesn't make the playoffs, and it's probably going to be Aaron Rodgers.
And ultimately, what is it going to lead to is Cowboys. You're still going to you're still going to be the Cow. No. I want to make this about the Cowboys. You're never going to win another Super Bowl.
I don't know about never, but it won't be next year. It won't be next year.
It won't be next year.
Never.
Like I said, the Cowboys will win one by the time Seth and EJ are doing a podcast together in 2014.
Nigga, the Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since we were in kindergarten.
Yep, this is true.
I was about to say.
Yeah. So,
I
am 33.
But Ben, how many rings does your team have?
I don't have a team.
Exactly.
So the NFL.
We got one in the past 20 years, so that's more than Dallas can say.
Ooh,
this is true. This is true.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some NBA playoffs, baby.
Yes, we got a lot to catch up.
Y'all want to? Is there a series specifically you want to start at, or you just want to?
We talk about the general series. Let's leave the goofy shit we got to address for the back end. So we'll leave Warriors for the. Because if we start there, we won't get to much. We'll leave Lakers Warriors last. We'll do Lakers Warriors last. You want to talk?
Let's start
Nuggets, with Nuggets Phoenix.
Yeah, Nuggets Phoenix. Suns. Phoenix should be embarrassed because first off, I understand Jokic is yelling on the bench, motherfucker. I got 50 and 15 and 8. They got two guys.
And
can we do something about
and Larry
Nigga, it's really just Devin Booker. Nigga, Devin Booker is on a heater. I ain't never seen Devin Booker act like this.
Listen,
that nigga is on a heater.
Listen, I hear you, but the guy got to hit the shot for them to win the game. You got to win the shot.
Nigga,
I got to give him credit, man.
That's true. Landry Shaman.
The beige mamba been cooking, bro.
I got to give Landry Shaman credit. He did play well. But that nigga, Devin Booker, nigga, he had 40 and he missed like 3 shots.
He was cooking. I mean, like he also had like a nigga 3 inches shorter guarding him on every play. That too.
Well, hey, that ain't his fault. That's not his fault. Better get somebody taller on him. Better get somebody taller. Cause
I went to sleep on that game and woke up and I was like, what the fuck happened?
And nigga,
what was happening?
And nigga, it's not Jokic's fault. Jokic's giving them a clean 50.
Here's the thing. The Nuggets as a team are soft. Like that's just as a collective, they're soft.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And man, is Bad Back Mega Mike still there?
He is. If Bad Back plays well, they win this series. Bad Back's issue is Bad Back don't play defense. And they kind of got him guarding KD occasionally, and it don't work. Well, yes. I mean,
Mr. Bad Back.
I think it's like 22. He's 22 with an arthritic back.
He's got a degenerative back disease, sir. Stop being ableist.
I don't think he has a degenerative back disease. I think that nigga just has bad genetics. He has bad genetics.
Well, nigga, his family,
and I'm not even joking.
His family has bad genetics. Like literally.
Yeah. Like his sister tore the same ACL like 4 times. Like I'm not joking. God. Like his brother had some other he just got bad genetics. It might be they don't do vaccines. Anyway, so slid that one in there. Just slid it under the door.
Hey Ben. Jonathan Isaac somewhere grabbing his knee right now, guys. He's somewhere grabbing his knee right now. Michael Porter Jr. at the house right now with a heating pad on. Like, God damn. No. Jonathan Isaac was out 5 years, came back and got hurt again. That is fucking
Dog, Jonathan Isaac hasn't played basketball since the bubble.
He has.
That nigga hasn't played in 4 years. Dog, he tore his ACL. Remember when he was doing all that goofy shit in the bubble, being a coon?
Yeah.
He tore his ACL right after that.
Yeah,
he has not played basketball since then. He came back for a game.
Yep, and got hurt.
Got hurt again. I'm not saying God don't like ugly. All I'm saying is he does not prefer you to be ugly.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not. Look. The loudest weirdos in the NBA, Enos Freedom and Jonathan Isaac. One of them's knees imploded on him. The other is a patsy for a weird cult.
Yep.
And I'm not joking. Like, you can look it up. Enos Coulter, Enos Cantor, because I ain't calling that nigga Enos Freedom, is in a weird right-wing cult. And not an American right-wing cult, a Turkish right-wing cult.
Okay,
he's in a cult.
I thought it was that American church group here, but no.
Nah.
No. He was in a cult before he got here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say, you can't go back to Turkey, right? Like, them niggas gonna
No, you can't.
No, because he's in a cult.
Exactly.
I was about to say, like, because of his political stuff, they're gonna, like, get that nigga out the paint off the call. Yeah. Like, he's here on asylum, right? Anyway. Something like that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, he's a citizen. He's a citizen.
He can't go back to Turkey.
Yeah, he got asylum. Yo. I mean, it's easy to get it when you're rich, you know. And you know the right people.
Yeah.
Well, when you're tall and can play basketball, yeah.
And you be at the Republican National Conventions being a brown face to say racist.
I would tell you, no, Islam is not a religion. Like, oh, okay, sure you will, buddy. Cool.
Yeah. LeBron James is a communist or something. Whatever he said. And then saw LeBron at a Celtics game and didn't say nothing.
None.
No smoke. Didn't say shit. And then after the game was like, well, you know, he could have came up to me. What he coming up to you for?
What?
You the one talking crazy?
No, man. He's got things to do, like play basketball. Yeah, exactly. He's got shit to do.
One of y'all is considered one of the greatest basketball players ever. The other is Enos Cantor. Why would he talk to you?
Right. I'm here working. You're here watching me work.
He also was supposedly there working, but the Celtics didn't play him because he's Enos Cantor. Used to be an excellent rebounder and scorer of the basketball. I thought Enos Cantor was going to be a good NBA player. He just was super slow and couldn't defend. He probably couldn't defend me. He's horrible. It was bad. It was. Nigga was like a rotating door. Anyway,
he's the only nigga I ever seen get like 20 rebounds in a game and just like be a net negative for the team he's playing on.
Yes, 20 rebounds. He have a 20-20 game, and you look at his plus minus negative 40. He got 20 points, 20 rebounds, plus minus negative 40. They were 40 points worse. This nigga was on the court,
and the Celtics lose by 50. Like what?
Exactly.
Wait, what? He was essential.
Yeah. So speaking of the Celtics,
to their bottom line and their loss.
To this loss,
damn.
He was essential to this loss. Speaking of the Celtics, and the Sixers, this has been a pretty good series.
Yeah.
I'm not
Harden went off.
sure.
Harden was stupid.
He did. Harden can still sometimes do that.
Yeah. They also helped them.
Of course.
They also helped the Sixers win the game.
Yeah.
They also did.
Yeah.
Both the games the Sixers have won have been the Celtics playing like idiots.
Yep.
Essentially, yes.
Like that first game, that was the worst pass ever. That was horrible. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be.
Nigga.
That nigga threw the ball to Maxey. Like for no reason. Just flung it back to him. Maxey was like, layup, win the game.
Right. God damn.
Hold on, because I was trying to, because when you said ever, I went through all the like cock ups I've seen in the playoffs, and I immediately thought about that J.R. Smith LeBron play, but that wasn't a pass.
No, that wasn't a pass. J.R. Smith was just, I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
J.R.
Brain just stopped working.
That is a nigga.
He literally just had
that was a nigga who in no alternate universe ever thought he was going to get the ball in that situation. He never
the ball touched his hands and he was like,
he shut down.
What? I have the ball?
Because like he had, I guarantee you, he had zoned totally out. He had he was playing back. He knew he was playing back. He had lost track of what was happening altogether. And the ball hit his hands and he was like, huh?
He just knew.
Nigga, if he could have
situation, I'm not supposed to touch the ball. Cool. I'm gonna do some cardio. Okay.
No,
and
nigga, if he could have instant transmission that ball to LeBron and he would have did that shit. He was like, why do I have
if he had just gone back up with the ball.
He also
they win that game.
He also like in his mind like, George Hill, why did you do this to me? George Hill,
if he had just jumped back into the air, they win the game.
Free throw. George Hill is a 90% free throw shooter. Make the free throw.
LeBron also had 51 points on that game and like 80% from the field.
Yes,
bro, he was cooking all night.
Oh man, what a game. And it, we'll get into that rivalry in a minute. So we'll see who wins this series. I think the Celtics still end up winning the series. I just don't trust Doc Rivers.
I think the Celtics are just a better team overall, and I don't think Harden has another game like that in him.
But the Celtics play like such idiots.
They are.
That's my only thing with them.
That's why.
But they're better than the Sixers.
There's a doorway. There's a doorway the Sixers can slide through because Embiid's going to be Embiid night in and night out. But overall,
Embiid is technically hurt.
Right. Yeah. That's my next thing I was going to say. Embiid's going to be Embiid night in and night out, but he's not playing at full bore right now because he's hurt. But he's still out there, busting ass. But if somebody else doesn't be consistent on the Sixers from an offensive standpoint,
but see, I don't see. Here's the thing: offense isn't the problem. It's the defensive personnel that's the problem. Offense really isn't the problem. It's the defensive personnel.
Points up to win, but I feel you.
I mean, I don't think they have problems scoring points.
I mean, Embiid can do that.
We gonna see.
So true. Yeah,
PJ Tucker out there getting cardio, and that's about it.
Hey man, somebody got to vibes.
Sometimes you got to hit them JP vibes.
Listen,
man, you know what I'm saying?
Listen. PJ Tucker getting cardio and wearing really, really, really nice looking shoes. That's all he does.
Those shoes are nice.
They are.
He does have some dope shoes. And then we get to the Heat Knicks series.
Get the Knicks off, please.
The fact that the Knicks are losing this series.
What are we doing? What not weak.
To a bunch of random niggas.
A bunch of G Leaguers, Bam and Jimmy. That's it.
The G League Mafia.
No,
Jimmy.
G Leaguers, including Bam.
Damn. He's an all-star. What don't call him a damn G League?
What does Bam do? What does Bam do, Taylor?
I don't know.
What does Bam do?
He plays defense. He's a really good passer.
He's a good defense. Yeah,
is he?
He's a good defense.
He actually is a really good passer.
For his position, yeah, he's a good
passer. He just has no offensive game to speak of. He just has no offensive game to speak of.
At all.
Like
even a little bit.
Nope. He got a little like jump hook, and that's pretty much it.
He's a second.
Nigga been in the league like 7 years.
Hey,
7 years.
Well, somebody needs to get
ain't got a fadeaway.
Put Bam over the summer. Put Bam in the gym with like Hakeem Olajuwon or
he said
that ain't helping this nigga.
Hey, man.
This nigga been in the league 7 years.
The dream can teach.
I don't want to hear that
man.
shit.
He's the dream, man. He can get through to him.
You know what's funny is he averaged 20-9 this year.
Yeah, he did.
But you would never know it.
No, you would.
Like watching, he has the most unimpactful point scoring. Like you watch them play and you're like, is Bam even out there? He don't do nothing.
You know why? Because it's a fucking lob. It's a lob down to the basket. It's a quick little like face up move. It ain't like, you know what I mean? Like it's that type of shit. Put back and shit.
Yeah.
I just want to point out, y'all.
But the fact that the Knicks are losing this series is should be embarrassing.
Well, Ben. To the audience, you live by tips, you die by tips. Go ahead.
To the audience, did y'all see how Ben was looking for stats who could further shit on Bam? Found an actual respect.
He did. He was.
Still flipped it into a way.
I still don't respect it. Sir, I do not respect Bam Adebayo. I don't respect his game.
Bam out of the bayou.
Just call him Bam. Just call him
Bam. I don't respect Bam. That nigga don't do nothing. He just be out there.
Ben said, let me tell you how this guy sucks. Damn, 20-9? What's the wackest 20-9?
Exactly, it's the wackest.
But am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? Was I incorrect on my assessment?
As of May 8th, Maxi Strus is the second best player on Miami.
Exactly. Like, if Maxi Strus is outplaying you,
is like you dead ass based on like the stats.
Yes.
The second best statistic.
You know what's
the
funny?
second best player on the team right now.
You know what's funny? If Tyler Hero hadn't broke his hand, they have swept this team.
They
would have swept them.
I would have.
They would have swept the Knicks.
The number 2 guy on their team.
Well, no, Hero's hand broke.
Yeah.
Hero broke his hand.
Yeah, I know Hero's out. He got hurt.
He broke his hand, shot a 3 with that broken hand, and made it. He broke his hand.
I mean, that same team lost to the Hawks too. Right? Just don't throw that in.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, you never know, really. But like, and again, like that.
But yeah,
the Knicks could still win this series. It's just embarrassing they're down 2-1. Because to be honest, all it really takes is like for Jimmy to have one cold game and they're like back in the series and shit.
Well, Jimmy ankles still hurt, but also,
yeah.
Coach Thibodeau, you do not have to play Josh Hart every minute of the game.
50 minutes.
You don't have to do that. You can put in another guard.
Nope.
Who can score? Quickly is on your team. Grimes is on your team.
Yep. So is Grimes. Yep.
You
can play them.
Said a couple minutes ago, live by tips, die by tips.
If you die by tips, man.
Like I get it. I get it. He sees Josh Hart and he's like, I like that. He's scrappy. He's scrappy. He does all the dirty work. Nigga, I need points. I need points. He don't do that part.
You might need a pretty nigga
he doesn't do the scoring part.
You might need a pretty nigga with a consistent 15 to 24.
Josh Hart will rebound until he dies twice, but he was not going to create offense.
No, I need points. We need to score.
Yeah,
play the niggas that score. Jalen Brunson's out there fighting for his life.
We also need the other guy, but we also need the other guy making $100 million to fucking start. Like Randall needs to fucking.
Also, Julius Randle. They don't have anybody that can guard you.
Get your big ass in the paint.
Stop shooting threes.
10 threes.
Get your big 6'9", 260 ass on the fucking elbow, nigga. The fuck is he doing? Why are you shooting so many threes?
This obsession he has with these fucking threes, dog.
In the background, and they was having a segment about who has who has more at stake in this series, Randall or Brunson, and I'm like, nigga, that answer is obvious. Like you said, the nigga who we gave the giant bag to,
nigga, Brunson is the reason they're here right now.
Physicality against his other team.
Listen to me now. They lose this series, I guarantee you they try to trade Julius Randle.
Hell yeah.
I don't.
They're going to try to trade Julius Randle.
Yes,
they are 100% going to try to move Julius Randle. If they lose this series, they're going to try to trade Julius Randle.
Yes.
Because one of these guys, Brunson and Randle, is playing his ass off and actually getting to. When the 6'1" nigga is in the paint more than the 6'9" one, we have an issue.
Here's my thing.
When the 6'1" nigga is posting people up, The big niggas
but Ben,
hanging around the 3-point line. Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Here's what make it worse, though. Do the same thing you did to the cat. He fucking caved that boy's chest in the first round.
Well, see, the Cavs thing. The Cavs thing is they beat the Cavs up. The Cavs were not ready for the type of physicality
game that
the Knicks
play.
were going to play. The Heat are going to match that physicality. Now you just need to you need skill. You are the more skilled team. Do that. But instead, you got Randall being like, nah, I want to shoot all these threes. You're not actually a good 3-point shooter. Like, at all. You're not. You're an okay 3-point shooter.
You're not Boogie Cousins. You are not Boogie Cousins. Stop it.
You're not Steph. There's no reason for you to be hanging around at the 3-point line, sir. Get your ass in the paint.
Nigga, don't make me put Obi Toppin in the game and bench your ass. Don't make me do.
Nigga, like RJ Barrett, how about be better at basketball? I don't know. I don't have nothing for RJ Barrett, man. Like,
man, listen.
Be better.
Like, put the ball in the hoop. I can't really
be better, dog.
Like, you're also 6'8". Like, man, just score some.
Damn, my nigga,
please.
Just be better at basketball. Like, that's what you got for that, man.
Be somewhat efficient.
Seriously,
be somewhat efficient. Just a little bit.
And what's crazy is that he, like, the 2 games before this, right? He had 26 and 24. So he was playing better, and he just absolutely took a huge shit the last game. Like 4 for 17.
He actually, the last game, 5 for 16.
No, yeah.
Hey, 14 slightly better.
Like, do stuff. Like, play effective basketball. That's all I ask.
Also, like, Tibbs, play the guys who can score basketball. Who can score the basketball, please.
No, need Josh Hart out here to guard somebody. Yeah, need Josh Hart out here to guard Jimmy Butler and get cooked. But
I guess
gotta have him out here. Gotta have him out here. I can only play 2 guards at a time. Whatever got to be Josh Hart. He don't leave the game. But yeah. Now moving on to the series. Before we get to this last series, the Lakers beating the Memphis Grizzlies and then sending Dylan Brooks into the Shadow Realm is hilarious.
Let's talk about that.
Ran from the smoke right, and his fucking his Shanghai Sharks jersey was waiting right for him in his locker room.
You know Jimmy Fredette is on the Shanghai Sharks?
Yeah, I do. The fuck? Averaging 40 a game.
And they got some other kid. They got some other kid that wasn't a Chinese dude who was actually going to get drafted but went back.
Yeah, I saw him.
But yeah, Dylan Brooks. You can't talk shit and then run from the smoke. Like,
nope.
And also, no one is going to let you shoot that much ever again.
No,
ever again. This was the one place that was going to let you shoot.
If he shoots more than 15 shots a game somewhere else, I'll be shocked.
Hey, man,
nigga, he was shooting 15 threes a game. Like, he legit shot 15 threes one of these games.
There are some sad poverty franchises with inept coaching out there.
So here's the thing.
There's a use for Dylan Brooks.
I can see it.
It doesn't involve shooting.
I can see the Mavs picking him up.
Yeah.
The Mavs. I mean,
he is not a bad defensive player. He's
a solid defensive player.
He's a solid to good defensive player who brings your team a certain level of attitude and edge.
He's
the
also
problem with Dylan Brooks
6'5" and can't shoot that way.
Yeah. The problem with Dylan Brooks is he wants to score. Yeah. You can't do that. You're bad at it. Play defense.
Like, nigga, you damn near shoot underhand. You see this release? You damn near shoot underhanded. Like, fuck out of here.
Release come from his knees. Come on, man. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, he legit shoots from his knees. Like,
he does.
Like, come on, man. Like, the Lakers weren't even guarding you. Like, come on, man.
I mean,
so,
no.
No.
There we go.
Well, the Lakers also employing that with the Golden State, and we'll get into that.
Look, bro, I'm not letting Steph get on 50 and robot dance on me. One of you niggas got to beat me, and that's what.
Right. So we are
that's what every team
in LeBron versus Steph, part 6 or whatever the fuck this is now.
Is it? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Because they played 4 times in the finals,
But Ben,
and one other time in the playoffs.
Why don't their daughters
Part
knife
6,
fight
yeah.
on the sidelines?
Oh God.
Yeah, niggas is weird. I don't understand why y'all think these people.
Where's
hate
the
each
real
other.
competition?
Like I can want to beat you. I can want to beat you at basketball and still not want to kill you. Like that's not necessary.
Why didn't Steph punch Bronny in the stomach? Like why didn't?
Exactly.
Yeah, like y'all are fucking weird.
You should have put him in a Stormbreaker, Ben, to show his daddy who's lost. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like y'all are fucking weird.
These
Anyway,
niggas be
so
going on
this
vacations
series
with each other. Michael Jordan would have stabbed Magic Johnson to death. Like, no, he wouldn't.
I mean, I don't think Steph and LeBron go on vacations with each other. Draymond hangs out with LeBron all the time. So,
yeah, these niggas
anyway,
all know each other. It's fucking basketball, not goddamn Hatfields and McCoy.
Knife fighting.
Mortal Kombat or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fights to the death and shit.
Outworld, nigga. Like, bro, relax.
Yeah. So in this series, the Lakers won game 1 at Golden State. Golden State won game 2. Lakers won game 3. The last 2 games have been blowouts. Golden State beat the Lakers by 20 something. Lakers beat Golden State by 40, 30, excuse me. They beat
30,
Memphis by
30.
40.
You stupid, B. You meant to say that shit.
Oh, what a night.
No, I dead serious didn't. No, I reversed it. I dead serious reversed it. I have so what the Lakers are doing in this series is really cool defensively. And you could only do if you have Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
The Lakers, so they blew up Golden State's normal way of playing offense, right? With all the back cuts. Because normally you can't front Steph because they'll back cut you to death. The Lakers blew that up because Anthony Davis covers all the ground.
They also they were
Yeah,
not worried about anything. Like Vando and Reeve are we're not worried. We don't know where the ball is. Fuck the ball.
Yeah, we're just not letting you get it. I don't care where the ball is. You can't. Get it.
You can't get it.
Jordan Poole gets hot tonight. We'll take that.
He won't.
We're not getting hot.
He won't.
Draymond gets hot. We'll take that. You won't.
He definitely won't. So also the Warriors got into a lot of trouble in the first game because if you play 2 bigs against the Lakers are not going to guard either one of them.
Nope.
That's what happened in the first game. They didn't guard either big because Looney is not, unless Looney is standing at the basket, he is not going to do anything with the ball. And Draymond, I don't give a fuck I don't care if Draymond got a wide open layup. There's a better chance of him missing it. There's a better chance of him missing it than making it. So I'm just letting him do it. So the Golden State decided, and this is not why they won game 2. They won game 2 because Klay Thompson had his second good game of the playoffs.
Yeah. When he needed to be in, and Anthony Davis had one of those. The story of his playoff has been he kept stringing together back-to-back high-level performances.
Yeah, that's not actually true. That's not true at all. It's not true.
He's not gone above a certain amount.
It's not true. So
go ahead.
People are fixated on the offensive side of it, right?
Okay.
People are fixated on the offensive side of it, right? He has played elite defense in every single game. Secondly, one of the games people are counting as he didn't play well back-to-back was game 6 against Memphis, where he only had 16. They beat that team by 40. He played 20 minutes.
Yeah.
He played 20 minutes. That wasn't a bad game. He literally, they won by 40.
For example, being the game they played the other night, he took 10 shots. They won by 30.
He literally only took 10 shots. People were oh, he was so good. No, he wasn't. He took 10 shots.
I do think his defensive presence has been more important in the postseason to them than his offensive game, but it doesn't hurt to have his offensive production if you can get both out of him.
Well, no, you would like him to score all the time. That is also Golden State doesn't have anybody who can guard. The issue with game 2 is he wasn't. I don't think Anthony Davis mentally prepared for the Draymond experience in game 2. In game 3, he just busted Draymond's ass. Draymond got in foul trouble because he can't actually guard him. Yeah. So
the Warriors.
He was just fouling the fuck out of him.
They commit some of the.
They were second in the league in the committing fouls
in the regular season, right? And then in the postseason, they're
and in the playoffs,
commits the most fouls. Yeah, they're number 1 in committing the most fouls in the playoffs. So the whole how come LA's get so many free throw shots? Well, because they're attacking the paint. And those guys on that team.
And also, they shoot a bunch of fucking threes.
Yeah.
They shoot a bunch of fucking threes.
Very rarely do people
they shoot a million fucking
three-point shooters.
That's their whole
game.
Also like guys, we have cameras that watch these games. Me and Ben can go on to YouTube right now and find you about 50 instances where the Golden State Warriors get to the free throw line and literally turn the fuck around.
I said it in a group chat yesterday. There were multiple plays where Steph would get the ball into the paint, see Anthony Davis and be like, nope.
He is horrified to go in there.
Their entire team, they see Anthony Davis, they are like, we are not doing anything with that. We are passing out every single. So I don't want to hear, they don't get foul calls. Stop fucking running from Anthony Davis.
Exactly.
You can't run from a shot blocker. You got to hit him in the chest.
I mean,
you can't run from him because if you run from him, he breaks your offense. Because now you're forcing a pass outside. So now you're letting LeBron and Vando and Reeves and D'Lo
get a steal,
jump into your passing lanes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Face guard, you're not going to get a quality shot that way. Sometimes you just gonna have to go at his chest. Sometimes you're going to have to challenge him, and they're horrified to do it. Happened in game 1. Didn't happen as much in game 2 because they were hitting threes. Happened in game 3. They can't, for example, they run a lot. So they went away from their motion offense and they're running pick and roll because at first the Lakers were in drop coverage. For those who don't understand what drop is, basically, the big man drops back into the paint. He drops back far enough where he can try to contest the three, but he drops into the paint and basically hoping the guy who got screened can get back in front. Anthony Davis in drop coverage. The moment the Lakers were like, we're not doing that anymore, game was over. Literally over. The moment Anthony Davis is like, screen him. I'm going to be in your fucking face. Because game was over.
Because he's one of the maybe, 2 guys in the NBA who can cover that amount of ground?
Yeah.
Him and
Embiid.
No,
Giannis. Him and Giannis.
Him, Giannis, and sometimes Bam can do it. Sometimes Bam does.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Because that's really hard to do. I can test your shot, but if something happens behind me, I got to get back behind. Anthony Davis can do that. Giannis can do it. Bam sometimes can do it. Embiid can do it because Embiid's so big. Yeah. So it's you can't even see behind his ass. But maybe Triple J can.
By default,
no, Triple J can't.
Nah, he can't.
He doesn't mean to do it, Ben. It's just the way
he's not as athletic as the other three, and he hasn't.
He's not as coordinated.
Yeah, he's
not as coordinated. Also, Triple J, guys, he won Defensive Player of the Year. He be fouling all the fucking time. Watching that Lakers series, I am shocked he doesn't foul out of every fucking game. He be fouling on the shot blocks. He'll block your shot, but he's palming your head and blocking your shot, and they're like, block the shot. You just fouled him. But anyway.
Don't let them be at home. They might add an extra 2 block shot. Don't let them be at the house.
Yeah. But as far as the series goes, I think the Lakers are the better team. I don't agree with, I don't understand what the fuck Chris Broussard was talking about when that clip you showed me. But I think the Lakers are a better team. The Warriors are Steph or bust. They're going to have to just ISO Steph. I don't think that beats this team. But it's getting to the point where you can't run your motion offense because the Lakers just blow it up. So unless y'all are doing what y'all did in game 2, you're probably going to have to just ISO ball Steph. And I don't think that beats this team because I don't think this team allows him to do that by himself. I just don't think that's what happens.
The other thing in this, because you're right about the stop and drop coming up, but also they're one of the few teams in the past couple of years who they actually have multiple guys who cover him differently. They can throw at him during the game. They have 3 or 4 Dennis, Reeves, they can throw different guys at him.
Yep, Schroeder, Reeves, D'Lo. Every now and again, they might put LeBron on. They're throwing different bodies on him.
Exactly.
I thought they made a really good change in game 3, and they're probably going to do it tonight too.
To put Vando on Green.
Putting Reeves on him. Yep, put Vando on Green, put Reeves on Steph.
HBK,
So what's
baby.
happening is if you screen off Reeves, Vandal big ass is right there.
Exactly.
So because Vandal is not really guarding Draymond, he is just
he's not
in his general area.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
if I can get one of those passing lanes, I'll put a hand up on it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Also, like the Warriors are in trouble simply because they don't have anybody else that the Lakers are. Like if they go super small tonight, so if they go Jordan Poole in the starting lineup, good luck with that because Jordan Poole sucks. So good luck.
You're one of those people that believe
he's got to hit
last
a
year?
spin move dipsy down three.
I don't think Jordan Poole's fooled us last year. I think Jordan Poole played really well last year, and then he got paid, and Jordan Poole thinks he the third Splash Brother. That motherfucker takes some of the dumbest fucking shots.
Spin move, dipsy do.
Oh my God. The shot he took at the end of game one.
That nigga be playing like the hoes is watching, boy.
Dog, the shot he took at the end of game one, I was like, yo, what? Why did you step into the what? You took a 35-foot shot.
But Ben, I hear you, but like that's the shot he shoots. That's the shot he shoots.
Stop. You don't make it. Stop.
In his defense,
but Ben, you're wrong. He does make it. That's why he shot
it. The statistic is he makes it like 20% of the time.
To him, he makes
Stop doing that.
But Ben, that's better than 19% of the time. And
cool.
He gets a 1% bonus when the hose is watching.
You stupid.
That nigga don't play. He is horrible on defense.
If his shot isn't going, he ain't doing nothing.
He is constantly trying to draw fouls in the most ridiculous way possible.
Spin move,
like he'll like throw himself out of control to try to draw a foul. Like he does it all the time. Like somebody gets around him and he'll just fling his arms up in the air, and the refs will just be like, "What are you doing?" They'll be looking straight at him.
That nigga's on Super Saiyan Reggie Miller shit right now.
Like dog. I have a problem with niggas that commit insurance fraud. Like James Harden used to do that shit where he'd hook your arm and then throw his arm up.
Harden,
but
goddamn criminal. That nigga.
But that shit was effective because it looked like you fouled him. Yeah. Jordan Poole, nobody will touch Jordan Poole, and he'll just and the ball will just go flying out of bounds, and the ref will be like, "All right, well, the Lakers ball." Like, and he'll just be standing there,
right? Like, play on, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, like somebody just shot you from the rafters and shit.
Referee be like,
"No, he does this every single game."
I saw you. Where's my call, ref? Nigga, I'm literally.
There was
right
a sequence.
Here. I saw you.
There was a sequence in game 2 when the Lakers went on that huge run, right? Where the game wasn't out of hand yet. I think the Lakers only up by like 4 or 5. Jordan Poole comes down, loses the ball out of bounds because he does what I said. Like he gets the ball on the baseline, gets past Rui, and then just flings his arms up in the air. The ball goes out of bounds. So the Lakers get the ball, come down to score. Then he comes across half court, takes a step over half court, shoots the shot for no reason.
Nope.
Clanks that shit. Lakers get the rebound, score again. Now it's a 10-point lead. Like, you are horrible, dog. Like, he is. I wasn't on the Jordan Poole is bad at basketball train, but damn.
We tried to tell y'all that nigga fool.
I definitely wasn't. I was like, hey, that young fella out there doing his damn
thing. Nigga fool, you dog.
Yeah. And he, I guess maybe that's it. Because like
he deserved his money. Like, I want to be clear. He should have got paid.
No, see. Like Here's the situation this was. They didn't have a choice but to pay him. That was they didn't really have a choice.
His performance warranted it.
But my question was always, you're paying him $140 million to play 24 minutes a game. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd be like the Clippers weren't paying Jamal Crawford $130 million to play 24 minutes a game.
Jamal Crawford is a better basketball player than Jordan Poole ever will be.
Gee, right.
Now we gotta.
He was. Is that a wild thing to say?
Have you seen Jamal Crawford shoot his splits? I don't know about all that shit.
Listen. Different time period. Different time period. That was the 90s and early 2000s. Different time period.
Jamal Crawford is like one of the most lower efficient shooters of all time.
Listen. You were right. different time periods. Because Allen Iverson also wildly inefficient.
I mean, he had no choice.
You know what? A lot of niggas from that era, if you
Kobe Bryant, wildly inefficient. Tracy McGrady, wildly inefficient. Like these niggas was getting buckets, but they would be like 10 for 35.
Yeah, 10 for 35.
But nigga, them 10
they got them 35 shots though.
Nigga, them 10 look good as hell though, boy.
Yeah.
When you shooting over when you're 6 whatever Iverson going through 3 defenders and going off the back foot with a layup. That might have been your 20th attempt at a layup, but that shit's going on. Yes.
Hey man, he had 37. How many shots you take? 35.
195.
Yeah. 35.
Yeah, I finished the game. Finished the game with 45. How many shots you take? 48. Oh,
goddamn, like nigga, like prime LeBron was out here fucking having 35. How many shots you take? 12. Get the fuck out of here.
But did we win?
That did happen.
Did we win?
It did.
Hey.
What was it? 2012 LeBron?
Yeah.
Was on that wild, what did we shooting? Like 85% for the field? Some crazy shit like that.
And yet still, some people feel like, oh, no. That doesn't count, Ben, because he didn't do a one-legged off the wrong foot, fire off with his left hand.
They weren't no fadeaway jump shots, so they don't count. So I guess none of Wilt's baskets count either. None of Wilt's baskets count. Kareem's baskets don't count. Magic's damn sure don't count.
No. Wilt's count because Wilt had to go down in the paint and bang where you can grab a nigga's nutsack and shank him under the rim. So he was a real man.
Whoa.
Real basketball was when a man could punch you in the mouth.
Sir, that is Bill Laimbeer basketball you're talking about.
High quality defense, baby. Back when men were men and they had tiny shorts.
Yeah, I'm looking at 2012 LeBron from the field in 2012.
Like
LeBron
55,
was shooting
56%?
77% from the field.
Oh my God.
That nigga was a creative player. Nigga was a creative player.
40% from 3.
Jesus Christ.
40% from 3.
70 something from
Yeah, 76% from the field. He's having 27 points.
Well, Ben,
shooting.
That's because these guys didn't want to compete with LeBron. They wanted to be his friends. Don't you see?
Oh yeah, they were letting that mutant do things. Okay.
Yes.
Steven Jackson.
This Omega level
like Steven Jackson
allowed to control magnetism. Okay.
Right.
Yo, so when Steven Jackson or Rasheed Wallace or like we didn't see y'all play him. Like y'all literally played him. Like Rasheed Wallace talking about.
I love Rasheed, bro,
he wouldn't dominate in my time. Nigga, he put 25
he did.
25 out of 26 points on your head top. On your dome.
Nigga, LeBron.
What happened to you?
30-something points per game while you were still playing.
Those points. That's the wild
Steven Jackson. We saw him body you.
I don't think these niggas
we watched this.
Been in the league since 2002. We were there, nigga.
You know who remembers?
That nigga went
Paul
to the
Pierce.
League my freshman year of high school. I've watched LeBron's whole career. I've saw you niggas play him. I saw Kobe play him. And I saw Paul Pierce. I saw KG. I saw Antoine.
So,
I saw all
nigga,
you. I seen all you niggas.
I watched LeBron play on the Sun Channel. Remember the Sun Channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch NBA games on the Sun Channel. Nigga, you can't tell me nothing.
Nigga, LeBron averaged 31 points a game in 2005. He also averaged 30 points a game in 2022.
Back when y'all were hard
insane.
playing real ball, playing real defense against him.
That is insane.
Even then,
I didn't want to make this a LeBron James.
Even then, these old niggas were saying y'all weren't playing real defense, right? But you saying that. So let's take the old niggas out of the conversation.
But
the niggas out there was saying that they played harder.
I'm with you, but
how'd that work out?
One of the things that's weird, like people act like what he's doing isn't like super unprecedented to be
just
like
some shit that just some shit any nigga can do.
So like watching him, you could see he doesn't have the same burst all the time.
No,
I mean he's also hurt. Actually.
Yeah, but every now and again he turn on that superhuman and does some shit, and you're like, hey man, you like 40. You ain't supposed to be able to do that.
Just to remind, nigga, you are 40 and you've been doing this for 20 years.
Like
every now and again, he'll like take off running, and you're like, that must be horrifying.
Like let's not
imagine if you got a fast break, right? and you're like, man, LeBron 40, and then he does one of those chase down.
Yeah,
Well, you hear it. Yeah, you just hear, roo, roo, roo. like the damn Jabari done pulled up on your ass, and you're like, I got it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like the shit he did in game 1 where he fucking like did with a loose ball, like leaped over there, like LeBron, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, he did that last game. He stopped the layup. He stopped the layup, and then like he couldn't stop, so he jumped over the thing. It was like in the 4th row. Like it is crazy. Him and Anthony Davis, like they are freak athletes in a way. Like the people, I don't think people like really appreciate what Anthony Davis is.
Anthony Davis,
like
exactly.
you're not supposed to be 7 feet tall. You're not supposed to be 7 feet tall and be able to cover ground like that.
His speed, his length, his finesse game, his power game when he needs to use it. His shooting
but you know
that motherfucker's a generational
all
talent.
that though. His best attribute might be his fucking timing. He's the timing shit.
I would say
he has your shit teed up from the moment you like enter the lane and shit, nigga.
Oh, he be smart. Dog, the fact that he got one of Steph's, because he was really hard to block. That Steph finger roll shit, where Steph did that finger roll, and he did not jump before the ball was in the air. The ball came out of Steph's hands, swatted the fuck out that shit. And you gotta time that because it's coming down. Like you can't do it when it's coming down or that's goal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he got it at the top and swatted it. And then that's when Andrew Wiggins got that dunk. But you know,
I'll give Wiggins that dunk.
Also, just run back to the series. Hey, Andrew Wiggins, you get paid a lot of money. That's LeBron. LeBron is like 40. Maybe attack him more. I don't know.
Listen,
it wouldn't win y'all the game probably, but like maybe try.
Listen, he's got personal things he's been dealing with. Leave him.
Well, no, his dad was sick.
I know.
All the people that were making that about dog, that shit was weird. Like I saw people talking about his
hilarious.
I didn't see anything.
Dog, people were saying his wife was like his dad was sick and he wasn't telling. He didn't tell nobody. But the Warriors knew. Yeah, the Warriors knew, but he was out for like 30 games or something. His dad was sick.
Fans are gonna do what they do, man.
Yeah, people create. It wasn't just fans. It was podcast. It was Braylon Edwards said this on a podcast.
I mean, Ben, who the fuck
to make a living off of this shit?
Braylon Edwards, really? Like,
hey man,
he's the bastion of fucking like journalism or some shit. Fuck,
I don't know. They said that his girl had a baby by somebody else, or his kids weren't his. It was like, yo, what does this have to do? Where did y'all get this? Like,
nigga, that's some shit. Wrestling fans would have made up.
Yeah, I'm about to say that really sounds like some straight up.
That's some wrestling fan shit, though.
That's some squared circle. That's some goofy ass squared circle shit. You know, Pac has been on AEW because he slapped Tony Khan during one of their coke benders. And
no, Pac is in Scotland chilling.
He's hurt actually.
For the last time, nigga, he is a Jordy man.
He's hurt.
With some respect on his small ass part of Newcastle.
That's right. His very small part of Newcastle.
Very small, muscular man.
Yes.
From this very small part of England.
That nigga will find your house and fly there in his gear. Because I'm convinced in canon, Pac does not wear clothes. The only thing he owns is ring gear. This nigga goes to Costco or whatever he goes to Tesco. This nigga, just in case somebody want to start some shit.
Bricked up.
Like,
brick all 5'4" of them.
Hey,
bricked up in a Costco.
I want a 7-pound meal deal.
Oh yeah.
Extra.
So
extra chips.
The Bucks fired Coach Bud.
As they should have.
Understand.
I feel bad about Coach Bud's like personal stuff, like his brother died. But as a coach, he ain't been good for a while.
You don't have the IQ. Like
personnel, but here's the thing.
The adjustments between games or lack thereof.
I agree with you, Ben, overall, but like I don't think that series was his fault specifically.
I don't think it was. I think,
but when you're,
I will say,
like Giannis,
this has happened multiple.
Giannis was hurt.
This has happened multiple times, man. You gotta. I know y'all don't want to put Giannis on Jimmy Butler, but hey, at least sometimes. Put the nigga on Jimmy Butler. This happened 2 years ago.
Nigga, give us some token resistance.
Sometimes. You don't have to do it all the time. But sometimes,
they can't do it all the time. He get cooked. He can't do it all.
Yeah, but like switch it up. Like don't let Drew Holiday get embarrassed like that.
Look, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Drew Holiday out there fighting for his life. Like,
Taylor,
help him. Help him a little bit.
That nigga gonna get cooked, but at least let him put his foot in the grits every now and again. Dang.
Right.
Help him. But
you gotta sacrifice a toe, baby. Come on. Help us out here.
But yeah, so we'll see. Nerd shit.
All right.
May the 4th was 4 days ago.
Season 2. Yep. May the 4th be with you.
Yep.
Niggas.
I have not finished Visions. I watched the first couple.
I got like
episodes,
6 or so episodes in, I think. Something like that. Because they're like
it's dope.
Like 15 to 20 minminute episodes.
They're like 15 minutes.
I like to focus on the Sith.
I'll probably finish tonight.
I really like everything they've been doing with the Sith characters in this season. So like this has been pretty dope.
Yeah, I like that shit. We talked about all the Star Wars announcements a couple shows ago.
Yeah, a couple shows ago.
So I'm looking forward to all the Star Wars shit. I fucking fucks with Star Wars. I just beat Jedi Survivor today. If that is canon,
I gotta watch Visions.
If that is canon, I don't know how it's canon at this point. They do a lot of shit that would affect a lot of things.
Then we grew up during the Legends era where everything was canon, therefore nothing was canon. I can live with some things not making sense because, goddamn it, when I was going from novels to comics to video games growing up, trying to put that shit together with the movies was like, yo,
with the Forever Emperor and Revan and Malgus and
I gotta,
and fucking Nihilus and shit.
Revan could work because the Old Republic is like so far past the movies and the books about the movies and the comics about the movies. But then when you get to like random tales,
you could do Revan.
Series they had it like a lot of those Dark Horse comics. I enjoyed them, but like at the same time, the little nerd that I was like, yo, that's cool. But I could have sworn in the novel it said Wookiees actually live on this planet and do this, and that there had never been a Wookiee Jedi. So how's this whole nigga here just Wookiee Jediing all over this book series?
Fuck
it, whatever.
So did you know? So someone did a whole list of the Jedi that survived. One of them was that Wookiee apprentice. I forgot which one. But there's a bunch more Jedi that didn't die.
Yeah. And guess what? You can make even more because it's all made up bullshit. None of it happened. It's not history, niggas.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Fuck down, that's Kyle. True. Fuck is wrong with you? You specifically, Kyle. Stop it.
That's true. That's true. You could do. I can't wait for the Ahsoka series. I am looking forward to that. That should be high quality Star Wars action. We also are getting Dark Jedi because I don't think those are Sith. They can't be Sith because at this time they would you're either Inquisitor, Dark Jedi. They're Dark Jedi. Which
my thing is just call those niggas Sith. I mean, I know they're not like full on. I know they're not.
There's a difference. There is technically a difference.
That's like saying there's a difference between mutants and mutates in X-Men comics. There is, like, of course, like in the nerdiest sense, we know that is a very deep difference. There's all kinds of philosophical and practical.
Because you're either an Inquisitor, a Sith, or a Dark Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would just call them niggas Jedi.
Because Inquisitors aren't Sith either, technically.
Yeah, I mean, again,
they're not.
I mean, they're not, but like, nigga, practically, what is the like you said in one of our conversations? I know it was on here, but like, as a random walkabout, everyday citizen, I see a lightsaber, I see a Jedi. I don't know about all your crazy Sith and this, all this bullshit y'all niggas made up amongst yourselves.
Oh well,
I'm just like
normal citizens don't even. If I'm correct, I don't believe any of the normal citizen. Any of the citizens of the current Republic in Star Wars know what a Sith is.
Yeah.
They just think
this wild Jedi started murdering niggas.
Bad Jedi, basically. Like I don't think they know what a Sith is.
Y'all gonna get your mans over there? He landed on a planet and like murdered 80 people.
I do wonder
y'all handle that right.
Yeah. I do wonder what they do with this this Rey movie. Rebuilding Jedi Order. Because there's clearly Sith because of the concert Palpatine was throwing.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, yeah, me and you was talking about that. Like, yeah, this nigga did Coachella.
I totally forgot about that shit.
Yes, you erased that nigga. In the movie
I think when we all saw it together, we were like, why the fuck? Who are all these fucking people?
And that's the conversation that
I would have saw it with Taylor. Me and Taylor saw it together. Yeah, me and Taylor saw it together. And we were like, who the fuck are all these people? Why are all these people? Why is there a crowd here? Who are these people?
He was visiting in town and he got to choose the movie, and this nigga was like, let's go see the new Star Wars. I'm like, we don't have to do that. We can just drink at our house and play cards. He's like, no, let's go see the new Star Wars.
Man.
Ben, hold on. We walked out the theater. You met Delvin. We walked out the theater and this nigga was like, so I'm sorry.
Listen, man.
Came on screen.
There are parts of the new trilogy that I do not hate.
There are parts I've actually liked. I like the last.
The fact that they allowed fans to change what they planned on doing.
Bully them.
Yeah.
Call it what it is.
Bully them because of racism. Bully them because of racism out of what they planned on doing.
Why?
I mean, it came down to like,
okay,
they were like, "Oh no, the people who buy our stuff don't like black people. Well, can't have them do nothing in this movie."
So, but like the thing with that is, and I made this point at the time,
with the Asian, no,
they would have still seen, they would have 100% seen that movie. They would have seen all three of those movies. They would have made.
Like, don't worry about
they would have hate
stuff. Like it's like when we have our comic book conversations. These niggas can say how much they hate Spider-Man. They're gonna buy everything.
They still bought the book. They still bought the book.
They need it. They literally need that shit.
These niggas hate Miles Morales. That Into the Spider-Verse made so much money.
It's like niggas that go in and out of rehab, right? Like, I hate the person I am when I'm on meth. Well, guess what, nigga? You're going to be buying some next week.
Go ahead.
No, I would say, John, like, just like the Hickman, so like, oh, I hate Hickman, but you read all of his books so you can whine on Reddit.
Exactly. You know more about the current era of X-Men than I do, and I read almost every book that's been coming out.
Yeah, like, stop.
You quote actual dialogue and like, oh yeah, that did happen. He's like, yeah, issue 37, volume blah 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 of the 2019 series. Like, oh okay, and this is why he sucks. I'm like, well,
all this race stuff in Star Wars, yeah, but you're watching, reading, and listening to it all.
Like,
you own all
this race stuff.
I don't engage in things I hate. Speaking of which, when we transition to wrestling, I'll make it quick because I know y'all didn't watch Backlash because y'all are off the Fed, but it was a really good show. It was.
All the race stuff in Star Wars is goofy. Just having a black Jedi, even though there's always been black Jedi.
Well, no, it's not about race. It's about this guy not earning it. Mace Windu, okay, they love Mace Windu.
How would they have reacted if Mace Windu was actually Tupac? Because that was who he originally was cast.
Yo, some things
I know it's a real thing, and I know Michael.
That is 100% a real thing. I ain't make that up. George Lucas was like, no, Tupac was cast as Mace Windu.
Imagine if Pac was Mace Windu. And Michael Jackson was actually Jar Jar Binks because Michael wanted to be Jar Jar.
No, we don't need that other one.
Well, that last one I don't need.
No.
Yeah, don't need that.
I need all this.
Tupac is Mace Windu. I need
all the shenanigans, baby. I need Michael to be out there. Obi-Wan no likes it.
Oh no. Talk about a legacy ruin.
I don't need that one. But Tupac
of all the
with the nose ring.
All the things I can ruin.
Nigga, Tupac with the nose ring.
Nigga, no, hold on.
Tupac with the nose ring.
Go ahead.
I was wondering when you were going to catch what I said.
Nigga, I heard you immediately. I don't know if Ben heard you. I'm not.
I was just going. Oh, I heard it. I heard it. But I don't want to have that conversation.
Oh no,
it's not a conversation I want to have.
They was going to give
not a conversation I want to have.
They was going to give Michael some Padawans.
The one blemish on the legacy.
Hey, bro, look, imagine
all I wanted was Tupac as Mace Windu.
Give the boy to me. I'll train Anakin.
Oh, God. Exactly.
I just wanted Tupac with his nose ring to be Mace Windu. Y'all took it to a place I didn't want to go. That's all I wanted. Also, for Star Wars fans, Mace Windu is dead. Please stop pretending he's still alive.
You lie, sir. I read a comic that possibly didn't say, but strongly hinted that he was alive.
Where the fuck would he have been for?
He's the nigga
50 years.
Comic. He was minding his business, man. Mace, hey, look, man. Mace had to find a new.
He has been.
Listen. The Force.
Mace Windu is a religious zealot. He is not just hiding.
He's been.
Mace Windu would have gotten himself fucking killed.
He's been helping to fund the resistance throughout in the Outer Rim. He's in the Outer Rim helping to train the resistance.
Listen,
when Rey finds her new Jedi, Mace Windu's
he reversed.
like, Already ahead of you.
He reverse engineered the Force Lightning. He reverse engineered the Force Lightning that murdered him.
I mean, honestly,
I will say
how close he danced to the dark side as far as his, Saber style and having to have the understanding of those principles, I wouldn't doubt that he fell in Cloud City. He can land somewhere. There's like he could have hit a thing and went into hiding. Here's
the thing. Here's the thing. We're not wrong, but he's dead. Like, we're not wrong.
He would have by now. You would have seen Mace Windu
until Samuel Jackson pops. Hey, bro, wait till we get
nigga.
Jedi,
how old
Jedi
would Mace
whatever.
Windu be by now?
How
old would Mace Windu be by now?
Space Black definitely don't crack.
Yeah, right.
Hey man,
It's been like 60 years.
That chick the black girl that was just randomly shipped with Finn in Rise of Skywalker.
Lando's daughter.
Nah,
Lando's daughter.
That's Mace Windu's daughter, bro.
That is Lando Calrissian's
I mean,
daughter.
it's strongly implied that she's Lando's daughter because Lando was out here.
No, I think in the novel they straight up say that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I was about to say because that nigga was out here being space future. So like, yeah.
No, she got kidnapped,
Lando
I think, or
has
something.
Many niggas. Yeah, she was kidnapped like Finn was.
Yeah.
Lando has.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good technique that the Empire borrowed from the Jedi. Just snatch some kids up, nigga.
They didn't. The Jedi did not snatch people's children.
No Jedi has ever taken people's children.
They knocked on the door and be like, "Hey, your child has powers. It would probably be in everyone's best interest if we train your child." It wasn't give us your child or else. Unless you were Mace Windu.
I never denied it. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for it. Yep. All right. You went a long way to tell me I was right. Thanks.
Look. Mace Windu is a special case.
A religious zealot.
He's a special case.
He's a true believer.
He's a religious zealot.
Somebody mama said.
If you watch Tales of the Jedi,
yes.
you can clearly see why him and Dooku bump heads. Because Dooku's like,
the ideological vibe between the two of them is great. Also, it's even better because
I love Tales of the Jedi.
It was very good friends. Then it became the issue of like, hey, so like we're Jedi, but maybe some of our ideas can use some retooling. That goes against the holy book of the Jedi. Sounds like
that's basically the conversation that we have.
Our job is simply to observe and to do nothing.
Can I sidebar right quick?
This nigga's like mad corrupt.
Go ahead.
So like, as y'all were talking, the new trailer for this Jason Statham movie, The Meg 2, just came out. This is fucking ridiculous.
Jason Statham versus sharks, nigga. Let's go.
Giant sharks.
It's like remedial Jurassic Park for sharks,
bro.
It's like
in my head,
how is he, nigga?
In my head,
I just got on YouTube
and he is from Chelios. So like,
he's fighting a shark. YouTube. He's fighting a shark with his hands, Ben. Just to spoil it with his hands.
Taylor,
because the little clip,
adrenaline up, or his heart will die. So of course it's gonna.
Yeah,
I'm going to. That is Crank. That is a different movie.
Nigga, did you miss what I said?
Crank is actually a fun ass movie.
In my head, every Jason Statham role since Crank, he is just Chelios in disguise. He's doing missions.
Look at what I just put in the chat. It is the cover image of the Meg 2.
Actually, no.
I see.
Yikes.
How would you be doing? How would that work?
Because Ben, see, he's on top of the roof, which means he has the leverage. Using
leverage would do nothing.
Using secret Lin Kuei technique.
Lin Kuei? This nigga's part of the Lin Kuei. He's part of Sub-Zero's clan.
He did the deep cut.
This nigga's part of Sub-Zero's clan.
Lin Kuei.
The original ninjas. Know your history, King.
Yo, bro. I'm a dork because that's the first thing ninja related that came to my mind. The Lin Kuei.
Nigga, for the fact that you brought up Lin Kuei. Nigga, we can talk to people who played all the Mortal Kombats and they wouldn't know what the fuck Lin Kuei means.
I am a dork.
Hey, bro, so you said Lin Kuei.
This nigga said the Lin Kuei.
I mean, if anybody could teach you how to fight sharks, it would probably be the Lin Kuei.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they teach you how to freeze it.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
that is fucking hilarious.
You can turn it to a cyborg and throw a grenade in its mouth and blow it up. Which
that too.
Way more efficient, by the way.
That too.
Grenades, ice bars,
edibles.
Wonderful.
Initially tastes fine. Edibles initially taste fine.
Yep. Until you start chewing that motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
The weed and sugar flavor. Jesus.
They don't mesh.
Damn. You know what? Just put it in a pill. Let me take a pill.
Right?
I want the gummy, man. I want the experience.
Well, I mean, the gummy makes it take less than it would normally take. Then, but the pill was probably like slow release.
I'll be fine with a slow release.
Nah, I need that shit now. I need that shit now.
I mean, it's gonna take about an hour for this to kick in, really. Anyway,
yeah, true.
Something like that. 30 minutes.
You want a cannabis needle?
I need that shit now.
No, I mean, I take that.
If they making it,
y'all are doing a lot now. So.
Like, what are you doing?
Keep that spoon up right now.
Relax.
Keep that spoon up right now, guys.
See?
Eat the spoon up.
Keep that spoon up right now.
Y'all didn't get this pre-show conversation about how we failed Dare. I said, nah, nigga, Dare failed us. Dare told me lies.
Nigga, I got a fucking spoon with fucking
spoon, like, yeah.
Nigga, I got a fucking spoon with weed dabs on it.
Man,
like,
you gotta
check it. Oh.
Yeah, hey, man. Cut that shit with fentanyl, put some hair on your chest like a real man.
No, I do not. Hold on. No, that's a step too far. Don't want that. You took it to a place I wasn't trying to go, Taylor. I do not want no fentanyl in my
You're
weed.
gonna end up like them goddamn white people on Vice. Them goddamn black marks burning through their damn wrists. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so Star Wars is having, a real cool thing. I still maintain I would love a show that just focuses on Vader killing Jedi.
That'd be cool,
man. I just want.
I mean, Ben, you could just do the comic. Just do the comic.
Just do, yeah.
Look, Hayden Christensen,
Kieran Gillen
was so good. Like,
who else? Jason and Kieran Gillen both wrote the current Vader comics. Yeah. They both.
Just do the Vader book.
Just do that.
Listen, dog.
Do the thing.
Listen, man.
They could do Vader down.
I know the Obi-Wan show wasn't necessary.
What was
the Obi-Wan show was not necessary.
Nope.
Vader in that shit though?
Fantastic.
That's straight horror movie shit. No, that nigga was like just a menace.
If you want to bring Hayden Christensen back,
he just breathing hard as shit.
Do Vader down. Like have Hayden Christensen do a Vader down series on Disney Plus.
This nigga stopped the starship. Like with no effort.
Yeah.
Just boom. Where are you going? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
When old girl tried to attack him, he never drew his lightsaber. He's like, why do I need to draw my lightsaber? I'm fucking Darth Vader.
I just want the scene of like we watched Vader be a badass all this series and battle back and go through all the tests the Emperor gave him, and then when Vader tries to pull some shit on the Emperor, he's just bemused like he's Yujiro Hama. Like when Vader,
yeah, exactly.
Like when Vader tries to,
Vader hates that nigga so much.
Vader's like, yo, I can stop a battle cruiser, and the Emperor's like, and I stopped 10. He's like, did you try to throw those at me? No, he's like, you didn't try to throw those at me. Those slip through your grasp. Let me help you with that, Junior. Also, this crystal, this dark side crystal that, I'm powering this ridiculous weapon with, I use probably about 1% of my power to regulate it, and it nearly killed you when you tried to tap into it. There's levels, little nigga. I'll see you later. And just walks off like
so much. He hates Palpatine so much. Like, I think people are under the impression who haven't
we're teammates.
Looked into it.
No.
That they're teammates. No. One of them is trying to kill the other all the time.
Yeah.
Like he is constantly trying to kill Palpatine. Every waking moment is okay. It's two things: I'm killing Jedi, or I'm trying to kill Palpatine. That's it. That's all that consumes this nigga. That's
old man, you put my body in a radiator. Goddamn, my body in a radiator.
That nigga is a machine.
You literally
fueled by hate. Vader is a machine fueled by hate.
You literally could have let me die. You could have either let me die or put me in something that wasn't painful. You put me in something that is constantly torturing me.
Yeah.
I want to kill you all the time.
Every waking moment.
I also know that you lied to me.
Yeah.
He did lie to him. He told him.
He did lie. He lied. He manipulated and lied.
He manipulated him. He didn't lie.
Palpatine manipulated and lied. He manipulated a boy who already had clear anger issues and lost stuff. He was like, let me poke that.
He told him there is a way that you can save the things you care about, namely Padme. He told him there is a way. There was a way. Anakin didn't follow that way. Anakin, everything that happened,
he ain't tell him that way. He didn't tell him that way.
Nigga, John, if we weren't talking about a fucking murder machine, man, you would say this nigga was the worst motherfucker of all time. Come on, man, quit.
No, Vader was tricked.
No,
Vader was tricked into becoming Vader.
No. I'm saying
now everything after he becomes.
What I'm saying is that if we were talking about one of the kids in your class and some grown ass motherfucker fucking like manipulating a line, you wouldn't be trying. Well, he knew the rule. Who cares? He fucking manipulating the line to that boy, man.
That's a child,
Vader,
bro. Like that's a real human child.
Anakin only becomes Vader.
Anakin
becomes Vader.
Issues, nigga.
Yes, this is a boy who one never had anyone to raise him because the problem was if he had been raised by Qui-Gon, we would No, he hated his stuff. Well, he didn't hate his stepfather. But no, what I mean is...
Well, his stepfather...
I said no, he did.
With him.
Yeah.
He had a mother.
No, here's what I'm saying.
He had a family that loved him.
Yes, that all died.
Right.
They died. That all died.
Well, no. Owen didn't die. And
they all died. They were all murdered by Tusken Raiders, who he then killed all of them.
No, his mother got killed.
Like if...
Anyway, it's neither here nor there.
Yeah, okay. He don't really give a shit about that nigga like that. He was a child that needed someone to be like, hey, let's work on controlling emotions. Yeah, Qui-Gon would have been a father. Obi-Wan was a brother. Obi-Wan, because they were so close in age.
Not quite. Obi-Wan.
They were so close in age that
Obi-Wan's a brother in a way
Obi-Wan never felt like
the same seminary are brothers. That's the way Obi-Wan meant that too. Because like when you actually watch the films and see how they interact, because Anakin had bad attachment issues, which one of the things that you're right about. He had emotional issues. One of his was attachment issues, and particularly to men, because he was looking for a father figure. Now you say his anger problems,
and Obi-Wan was not a father figure.
Anakin never became angry in an irrational situation. He got angry at things any of us would be. His friends and family being in danger, being hurt. He got angry at slave masters abusing people. He got angry at righteous things. But he was never taught how to filter that through the Jedi. They have no room for you to filter that through because you're not supposed to have any of that to them.
Exactly.
It's bad. So like they fucked him up before Palpatine did. I agree with you. Qui-Gon.
Yeah, like so if you read the books or the comics,
I didn't read
there were like there's multiple moments where as a Padawan and stuff, he's asking Obi-Wan like, yo, I'm real mad all the time. How do I handle this? And Obi-Wan's like, I don't know. Be less mad. Be less mad. Meditate. Trust in the Force. That don't work with someone like that who had a tendency to sometimes murder people a little bit more than he should have. Because Anakin would sometimes react to things really poorly,
and I'm not denying that
kill a lot of people.
We see shades of that in like the Clone Wars, but my problem is a lot of the stuff that most people know is the movies, and they tell, not show. When's he being an arrogant hot dog? Like they don't like. You're right. The supplementary extended universe stuff does a great job of fleshing out all these characters. Like if you just see Palpatine in the movies, you just see a creepy old wizard pervert nigga who looks like the Pope. But then if you read the books,
is still just a creepy old wizard pervert.
I mean, when you read the books, you get to see like the level of 7-dimensional chess this nigga was playing and his actual genius and why he's such a great villain. like we name checked Vader down earlier. Like you get to see like this.
Hold on a second.
He's a nasty nigga.
The Warriors are starting Gary Payton Jr.
For what? To do what? To who?
The next game.
Probably guard D'Lo.
You know what?
Good luck with that.
I'm probably going to take an edible and watch this game. It's probably going to make it more fun.
But he can't shoot. Like
no one.
So are they go? So are they?
So there for the defense.
So are they going? So Ben, are they going? They're going Steph, Gary Payton Jr., Wiggins, Clay.
I'm saying what Shan. Yeah. Instead of JaMychal Green.
What?
Yeah. he's very small.
I mean, he's a really good defender, but he's 6'2".
And the Lakers are going to ignore him. They're just going to ignore him. They're not going to guard.
It's not a fear.
I'm not guarding Gary Payton Jr. for what? What am I guarding Gary Payton Jr. for?
I get what y'all are saying about Palpatine. He did manipulate, but saying he lied at no point. Like he was like, yeah, we know Palpatine's a Sith, and Sith are like manipulators. But he just let Anakin run. He let him run himself into situations. He didn't stop him. And the thing is, his ultimate manipulation of Anakin was not handling him. The Jedi were always trying to handle him. And he was just like, let's talk as friends. Damn. Them niggas just said that. Shit wouldn't happen to me, though. Like, he instigated things. Yes, definitely. And then he started giving them direct orders. But even with some of his direct orders, he'd just be like, hey, go handle that situation. He never said nuke a whole fucking planet. But he did. He never he never told him, hey, when you get back, let's talk about not nuking some planets. Maybe we can like bring those people into the Empire. It was like, nah, kill, murder, do your shit. Be who you are. I'm not going to stop your worst impulses. So I get what you were saying, like a comparison, Taylor. It'd be like one of my kids, one of the local neighborhood dope boys, seeing the potential for him to be a monster and becoming like one of them kids from The Wire or whatever that end up killing Omar at the end of this shit. Spoiler alerts for a 30-year-old fucking TV series, by the way. But I get where you're coming from, but like my thing with Anakin is that he had certain impulses according to again, we didn't see it in the films for real, but like being pointed out, it's in the novelizations and all of that good stuff and in the comics. And again, the primary thing was there's a way that you can, over or stop your visions from occurring. Anakin, ironically, ended up doing everything to make his visions come true. Now, I don't think, and I know Palpatine was extremely in tune with the Force, but I don't think he was so in tune to where he could be like, oh, no, I read your vision out of your head, and I know exactly how it plays out. I'm just going to move you here to make sure that does happen so you can become a rage monster for me later. Like, that's a level of Lelouch chess play that I don't think he has.
I mean, he does. Like Palpatine.
He's a super wizard of evil.
Palpatine knew he was going to die and made a clone. Sort of.
Well, he knew himself.
Like he was totally aware. Like, yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yes, he knew himself. A nigga that arrogant pays attention very close. Oh, that's a good point, though. Like you said, you put
that nigga was like 100%. At some point, Vader is going to kill me. So
you put me in this torture robot. So you put me in this torture cybernetic body where I'm constantly enraged to make me stronger in the dark side. Nigga, you could have cloned me a new body and put my consciousness in. He totally could have done that. He could have.
Well, also the point of that is to make Anakin weaker, which makes Vader even more horrifying because that is not Anakin in full strength.
Well, the reason that, you know why that works because
in the slightest,
midichlorians are canon, whether we fucking like it or not. And since he lost so much of his body, he's operating at probably 25% of his potential maximum strength he could have had. That's very frightening. Which means that nigga's a nightmare because it's like,
that's very frightening.
This nigga is he's second only to this fucking evil ass, unassuming old man body.
Evil man.
It's this evil thing. I don't even want to call him a man. He's a thing.
But yeah, we can go into wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, hold up. Speaking of space shit.
Transition.
Speaking of space shit.
What?
Y'all, we didn't talk about the trailer. Dune 2, baby. We got Dune 2 coming.
Oh.
Yo, we got
that looks cool.
We got like if you were bored by the first one, understandably, they did a lot of world building in that. You about to see all the worm riding, knife fighting, ships exploding. This is the stabby movie for you niggas that want the action. These are the parts of the books that they're going to be covering. You're going to get the action. You're going to get to see some wild Benny Gesserit ninjutsu shit. You're going to get to see Fremen out here doing terrorist attacks. It's going to be great. Your kids are having fun.
Yeah. Hold on.
Man, I let them babies live. They're supposed to enjoy life.
You stupid. That's crazy though.
But yeah, the Dune movie, Dune 2.
I'm hyped for
Move forward to it.
This is probably the movie I'm looking for most this year, to be honest. Yeah.
They come out this year? Oh shit.
Oh, is it coming out this year? I thought it was coming out this year. It might not be, but I'm hyped for this.
It probably is.
I haven't seen Guardians yet. I plan on seeing shit. When y'all want to go see Guardians?
Yeah, I ain't seen Guardians yet.
I gotta see
maybe this weekend.
when this insurance check hit. Put aside some money for that. Yeah.
Oh, well, I meant to ask you about that.
I went ahead and settled out with the niggas. They're gonna cover my medical. cover my days out from work, and then like $1,000 for, pain, suffering, and inconvenience. I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't want to get no lawyer and try to get maybe $500 or $1,000 extra dollars and then pay a lawyer. So it's going to be nothing in the end anyway. It is what it is. Yeah, those of y'all that don't know, Ben and I were in a car accident a couple weeks ago when we were going to a convention. Some guy was, as he said to us as he got out of his car, "Oh, shit, man, I didn't see y'all boys. Man, I was on this fucking phone arguing with my daughter." Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Then Buddy got a little loud when I was like, "We just going to wait here for the police." It's funny as fuck. It's like, Ben was like, "I don't know if you know." I'm like, "Nah, I saw you crack the door open when that nigga got loud." Like, bro, it ain't got to be like that.
Yeah, that was weird.
Just sit in your car.
It doesn't have to be.
Give the officer your information. So I can give y'all boys some pocket change. You will not give me no fucking pocket change, sir.
No. That is not what we're here for.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So transition.
Oh yeah.
To wrestling.
Impact, baby. We're talking.
I guess you can talk about Backlash.
Oh, okay. I was going.
Oh, okay.
I was going to go in order of the show notes.
Oh yeah. Well, we got Trinity and Impact.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all read her interviews,
Which
but
is cool.
she gave some insight into her decision making. Apparently, her feelings about her situation in WWE have been building for a while. And that day, as she put it, the way I was handled and spoken to was the last straw. I mean, there have been many straws before that. Also, who would have thought that she's a grown-ass woman with her own independent thought process and not Sasha Banks's puppy that was led out into the cold anti-WWE world? Like, y'all niggas is weird. Anyway. Yeah,
I'm not shocked that those people that worked there thought they could talk to her any type of way, and she was like, "Nah, I'm good on that."
Considering they're being sued for being racist,
pretty much.
You don't say. And we're led for 50 or whatever plus years by a fucking rape goblin.
That too.
Yeah,
so, racist rape goblin.
That part. It's like, bruh. It's just wild to me. Someone's like, she needs to rethink this. She made a major mistake. She could have been a female member of the bloodline. She could have.
Did she though?
Did she though? Oh, bro, there's a comment I saw that, and I know what y'all reaction shit is going to be, but I got to tell you, somebody broke down all the ways that she's majorly blown it in her life, not her career, her life. She's working a schedule that's going to keep her separated from her husband, and if thoughts about family
is she really?
She's going to be out. She's going to be away from her children. Both parents being on the road away.
So
from
to that
children.
First point,
they tape.
She's not on the road.
They tape in the warehouse.
They tape once a month in a warehouse.
Ben,
none of this is true.
Ben. Oh, this nigga wasn't done.
She had to go there for like 3 hours.
Wasn't done yet.
Like every
she's
2 weeks.
She's taking a ridiculous pay cut to work in a. She's gone from being a champion in a company that matters to being in WrestleManias to being in big venues in front of millions, not a channel that gets viewed by millions of people in shows and stadiums with thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands of people to performing for the Impact faithful. She's taken a step back in every aspect of her life. She's damaged her marriage, her children, and her career all in one fell swoop from following behind that ingrate Mercedes. Real comment I read.
Okay, so that's a fucking weirdo.
Right.
I don't really have anything else to add to that. That's besides, like, most of that is not. How do you know she damaged him? What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, here's the thing. You don't care about their children.
Impact.
You don't care about their, like, what?
Yeah.
These people are weird, bro. Like, you don't care about these people's families like that. You really don't. They're actually
also Impact records like once a month in a warehouse.
3, 4, maybe a month worth of shows. I think she has an in-ring debut at the next pay-per-view. Or she might have a match before then. But her next pay-per-view is on the 26th. So she did have a match. Okay, she did have a match before that. So that match will be coming up on one of the weekly episodes. But she's got an open contract match for the upcoming pay-per-view. I might peek that just depending on what else is going on on the 26th. I might. That's a Friday. Never mind. I'll be out of town for Shad wedding. So like, nah, I ain't gonna be watching Impact. I'll be at my wife and Charles eating seafood. But I'll catch the match like later on the replay or something. But good for her. I think that's the best place for her roster wise, because I don't think also that still allows her it's a good, like you said, they tape once a month. They do a lot of stuff all at once. That also leaves her schedule open to do some stuff on the indies. She can, with the way their contracts are set up, she can pop in at an AEW, do a spot there. She can pop in for a Stardom. She can pop in at Shimmer. She can go to Warrior Wrestling. She can go and do all these cool things that other people are doing, or that they do when they leave.
Does Shimmer exist anymore?
Shimmer still exists. Shimmer still exists.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They're still like the biggest company in North
America. She
can do stuff with AEW. She can do stuff with everybody.
She has her own agency now. You all should be happy for her. Stop being the fucking dorks.
But Taylor, you only do that other stuff to get to the Fed. No Japanese wrestler really wants to be in the Tokyo Dome.
That's such a ridiculous statement.
Because Okada is just pining to go to
we all know the only reason Antonio Inoki started New Japan was because WWF wouldn't hire him back then. Giant Baba started all
Let's say that's true.
Because he couldn't get that sweet WCW money, brother.
No, native Japanese people don't want to do anything of note in the Tokyo Dome. Never. They just want to get.
You think Vikingo wants to do Arena Mexico? Really, brother?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Very much,
because he's Mexican.
I don't know.
Now, Vikingo, Mexican wrestlers are a little bit different.
Yeah.
A lot of them want to go to WWE. So that's a little bit different.
States, period.
But but Japanese wrestlers don't.
Yeah.
Naito straight up ghosted them.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
They tried to sign Naito around the time he walked out during dinner and left him with the check.
Ordered a fantastic steak dinner and then boogied on them niggas like a bad bitch. And you know what?
He did.
Respect that image.
Apparently he just told him he had to go to the bathroom and walked out.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I don't care what company would have done it to. It would have been hilarious. It could have been Tony Khan at that meeting. And if that story got out, I would have laughed my ass off.
It'd been hilarious.
No. I will come
because it's Naito. Naito is 100% his character.
But I will come wrestle Orange Cassidy.
Naito is his character. If Andrade wasn't being a weirdo, I would love to see Naito versus Andrade.
Yes.
Being a weirdo.
That would be. Look, man.
Since Naito literally stole his entire
Andrade's hurt. Well, I think he said he should be recovering or cleared soon. No, he went out and got the shoulder surgery while he was, at home after trying to bitch slap Sammy Guevara or whatever happened backstage.
After trying to get fired?
Those guys.
After trying to get fired?
We don't know that.
After trying to get fired?
He says this contract with AEW is for 2 more years and he's happy. He made a statement I'm good. People have been making
lies. Happy now.
He said the dirt sheets was lying on him, bro. You know they be lying, bro. The dirt sheets be lying on people, man.
I mean, the dirt sheets always
in that
when it's fucking
in that segment of time where people were trying to go back to the WWE and the WWE was actively contract tampering. AEW tells you, "Hey, don't do nothing to Sammy. If you do, we are just going to you will not be fired. Nope. We will just suspend you." He's like, "Let me test that theory." And been at home for the last 6 months.
Yeah, man. Most of that was he's like, shoulder. I went through. We got his shoulder work.
Yeah, okay. That's okay. So you just smacked him because of shoulder.
He's taking gym selfies, man. That man's ready. He's ready to come back. Him and Roosh are ready to go and run the water, baby. It's going down.
Yeah, all right.
Single Bernables, baby. You can't stop the movement. Hey, man. He said he's
I'm
happy.
a huge Andrade fan when he's not being a super carny.
He's happy. You know who didn't come up here doing that shit? El Toro Blanco. He said, "Dad, we have to."
Roosh was like, "Oh no, nigga, we get big checks over here."
Roosh released the code this time. They said, Poppy, you no, you don't come to Ring of Honor. No.
You can't come.
No, you stay here. We go.
You can't come this time."
All right.
Their daddy was like, "We about to win those 6-man belts." They were like, "We, nigga?
We are not doing anything.
We ain't gonna do shit."
If by we you mean your 3 sons, until Dragon Lee took the check when they stumped that nigga out the game. Because that nigga wasn't criming right.
Yes.
That nigga was out here trying to have honor and do things. Them niggas said, "Hey, bro, you got to go."
Yeah, I forgot.
They beat that nigga to NXT.
They did.
Yeah.
Hey, they let him keep his name though.
Yeah.
So for him.
Yeah, it's still
speaking of NXT and WWE, Backlash happened this Saturday. It's weird that they're moving the pay-per-views to Saturdays now. Because there was nothing to really compete against other than the playoffs. The playoffs happening both nights for them to compete against. They chose to go against the Laker game too. But anyway.
Jones, we don't fucking care about it.
It was a good show. Puerto Rican crowd was live.
Fucking care. Man. They could cure cancer. I wouldn't give a
I saw the entrance.
I'm trying to make our podcast.
I saw Bad Bunny's entrance. That was cool.
Thereof, Taylor. Damn.
No, I'm not going to do that. Fuck that. Fuck that place.
We can't shield our way into WWE jobs. None of us.
They're literally being sued for racism, Joe. They're being sued for racism.
I mean, what company doesn't have a little racism in it?
They're being no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, Joe. We're not doing that. Nope, we're not doing that.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to work for this cheese plate, baby.
I saw Bad Bunny's entrance. That was
crazy.
That was cool.
They got to get Stormzy at All In or like gigs or something, bro. You gotta get a hot grime nigga to come out there.
Have Drake and Giggs do that one song they have.
I want to see Tion Wayne come out there, bro. First, you gotta bring the white dude though. I want to hear a whole arena of people. Yeah,
oh, you
seen the state of her body.
Yeah, you got to do that song. Yeah, you got to do that one song.
Using the Johnny.
I don't even remember it.
I want to see that shit, bro.
Yeah, that nigga is hilarious.
Bro, have you seen the state of her body? Like, yes.
Yeah, you see that for about A? I'm like, oh yes, Georgia, give me all of it. East London, please.
They got to do that shit with Jay Cargill and the baddies walking out to the ring. You got to have that nigga hit that line.
Right.
Skip the first verse and go straight to that nigga. He got to wear that pink. He got to wear that pink. You got to wear the pink sweatsuit with the MJF.
The MJF shit.
That white. And he got to hit his dance in the video too. It's gonna be great. See, we just skipped over WWE. All right, fine. Fuck the pretense. We are paid AEW shields. Right.
You see how that worked out? It worked out fantastic.
You caught me, baby.
Hey,
Cody Rhodes beat Brock Lesnar, and it doesn't matter because he's gonna win that secondary. Also, you tried belt. All jokes aside, they need to put that shit on Seth Rollins. It's the only way that belt is not.
You know what that belt is 100%. We ain't taking this shit off Roman.
Of course, he's going 1,000 days.
No time soon. Here's something for y'all niggas to do.
Pretty much.
I mean,
during that time. That's all that belt is.
It's funny how people are like, this is a great solution. No, I'm not giving you credit for solving a problem that you created that you didn't need to create. Exactly. It's not a great solution.
You know what a great solution would be? Cody Rhodes winning at WrestleMania.
You know what that belt is, man? That belt is the NIT tournament. That's what that belt is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's the NIT tournament.
It's that NBA midseason tournament they're going to start this upcoming season.
That's God. Yeah, that is what that is, actually.
Yeah.
And that's not the same.
It has no bearing on anything.
It can gain value
if we're going to do an NBA midseason tournament, they should regulate. There should be regulation, too. They should be moving teams up and down.
Yep.
Like if your team, like the Houston Rockets should go to the G League.
They should.
The arena costs too much money for them to be playing G League.
Yeah, you're right.
I know,
but guess what?
I know,
that's your own fucking fault, fella.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
But yeah, WWE
watch soccer too. Totally soccer football for our international viewers, all 12 of y'all. Hey, bro. What happens if your big arena team fucks up in the English Premier League or the Euro League?
If you suck, your ass will not be in the Premier League.
I ain't saying that you
better rent that out for concerts,
still be. I'm not saying that you can't still use that arena.
Oh, no.
The Houston Rockets can't use that arena.
Yeah, exactly.
The Houston Roughnecks.
Oh, damn.
Or whatever team you move up.
Not the Roughnecks.
Whatever team you move up gets to use that arena.
Not the Houston
You don't get to use that arena.
Arlington Roughnecks are now a big time team.
Houston Roughnecks.
Charlton Lowgators, baby.
Nah, bro.
Charleston Lowgators might get. They might get moved up. Charleston Lowgators might get moved up.
We're gonna find out. Goddamn. The Shanghai Sharks East, the Shanghai Sharks West is gonna take over the Houston.
Shanghai Sharks are now part of the NBA.
Coach. The Shanghai Sharks making an NBA debut with Jimmer Fredette.
That nigga gonna need a fucking.
Nigga, they have a legit coach. Stop it.
He gonna need a fucking.
They have an actual.
He need a fucking seat larger than Phil Jackson had on the sideline.
The West Branch is going to be the Western branch of the team is going to.
Oh, we didn't talk about Phil Jackson being a racist. But,
no, we didn't.
But yeah. So the AEW All In.
I would have respected Phil Jackson more if he just said LeBron and his pack of niggers. I would have been like, you know what?
His pack of niggers.
Say it with your chest. Yeah. Well, niggers are pack animals.
But
your boy taught us that, Mel Gibson.
Wow,
he's an expert. He's an expert on nigger ecology. I always thought we were herd animals, but we're pack animals apparently.
That voicemail by Mel Gibson is one of the most.
No, here's the thing.
There's so much racism.
There's three values of it.
Jones, like that shit hurt because like I love Mel Gibson. I used to love fucking Mel Gibson.
Love Lethal Weapon. And Mad Max is like
that nigga's fat.
And he is cartoonishly racist.
Right. He's fantastic.
And he is cartoonishly racist.
Great actor.
And mad.
Racist, yes.
Cartoonishly racist.
Your pants so tight I can see your
It's like, yo, you racist towards everybody.
I mean,
nigga,
whoa.
like, no,
is it more respectable
like Jones,
he's from the back in her jeans, nigga? Like what?
Like, nigga, like he's so racist they made him into a South Park character. That's how racist he is.
Yes.
This nigga said,
cartoon
told that officer that the Jews were, I'm not going to quote that in case someone.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Jones once said.
You notice how I haven't said anything specifically.
Don't do that.
I just said he's been cartoonishly racist.
They're going to cut out the Mel Gibson part of the clip and have me like I'm Kanye West saying that shit. See,
you're going to go full Kanye.
We got him, boys.
Got him.
Speaking of people that got Louis Dangour. So, not great, Bob. Moving on. AEW.
Not going to talk about Louis Dangour. So AEW All In has sold like 70,000 tickets.
I was told
they're going to sell out that
arena. But the ESPN man told us that AEW was running the building.
ESPN man
at 40K max, and they were tapering it off.
Yeah.
So they were taking a huge loss already on by having a reduced amount of ticket sales for the building. Because they were not going
They've doubled that. The weird shit that I've seen people say that Tony Khan is buying all these tickets, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, it makes total sense.
They don't got 45,000 more seats to do.
He just wants to create the appearance of success. We'll see when only 12,000 people show up to the arena. When phony Khan gets exposed and answers for his crimes.
I just don't understand. Like the weirdness that people have in their heart towards AEW is just I don't like WWE. I don't wish failure on WWE as a whole. I just hope Vince McMahon stops living. But
Jesus Christ,
I don't.
That escalated quickly.
He's an incredibly racist rapist. What? Why would I want that man to live?
Alleged rapist. Allegedly.
Okay.
Definitely questionable.
Incredibly racist, alleged rapist, Vince McMahon.
I like the term alleged rapist.
I would like him
to imagine him on one of those gliders, like Norman Osborn, riding around the WWE offices.
Wow. Okay. Whatever. I would like that man to stop living. Sorry. Like, what benefit does he bring to the planet? Like,
the man gave us the attitude era, man. Come on. I can't even pretend to be the
I'm gonna keep my comments on the attitude era.
I can't even, man.
Right.
That shit is not what y'all
somewhere else.
If
it is not,
let me get on the network and watch. Just go back.
It's like
watch,
3 guys.
Go back and watch Reliving the War, where there was more than 3 guys. Foley, Rock, Angle,
5.
Rock. I said Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. I keep doing this. Kane. Did I say Taker already? Like, bruh. And then the mid card.
Okay, you've got 7.
A long time. Maybe not the best wrestlers, but the best entertainment value. And even within, you had D-Lo.
Some of that entertainment was I chop off your PP.
Yeah, choppy the PP. But
some of that entertainment is I chop off your
yes,
PP.
The stuff leading up to that and around.
Some of that entertainment was weird stuff they were doing with women.
Yes.
Some of that entertainment was DX dressing in blackface.
Sexual assaults of women that happened in shows was wild. Yes, wild. I agree.
Yes.
A lot of that shit does not look good now.
Like, it honestly didn't really look good then.
I'm not disagreeing. Bark like a dog, Trish. Bark like a dog. That is.
No, yeah. Jesus Christ.
All I'm saying is that's the only evidence that we should be using in court, right there. Just that segment. Just.
Yeah. But yeah, All In is sold like a bajillion tickets. I can't wait to see the show.
Can't wait for that main event or that card.
I have no idea what the card will be.
Exactly. That's what I was leaning towards. $70K plus tickets, and they still have until August to fill the building. And guess what? Not a single match announced. Although it's weird to me that people keep being
they ain't built to nothing. They building towards.
You have to have Kenny Punk main event. Now, I wouldn't mind Kenny Punk in a match to determine who's going to face MJF at All Out. And I think Kenny should win that match.
Yeah, because All Out's the next week.
Yeah, so Kenny should win that match and then face MJF. But, I mean, and when I say I don't really care who does it. Because I'm not one of those assholes.
I do wonder what they do.
My booking or the highway. Because I don't run shit. I just buy T-shirts.
I do wonder what they do because Punk is very clearly coming back. So I do wonder what this card ended up looking like. Is Punk going to be on it? Because there's going to be some people on All In that aren't going to be on All Out. That's just how it's going to work.
Yeah.
So I just wonder.
I would
and also I don't think they're going to put Punk in a championship program anytime soon. You got to prove your body can stay together.
Like I'm not even talking about like the gripe shit. Like
he ain't got to prove shit. Health. It can. So just let's not do that.
Yeah. I don't think he might win the belt again, but I don't think it will be right away. And I think it'll have to be like you have to prove physically you can do this. Because both times you won the belt, your body has just because even if the brawl out didn't happen, he was not going to be there.
Nope.
He tore his pec. Mm-hmm. Like even if brawl out didn't happen, he was going to be out again. So, yeah.
Good point.
So we'll see. We have a really dope Dynamite card coming up Wednesday.
Yes.
Kenny versus Moxley cage match.
That's a pretty loaded card.
Kenny versus Moxley cage match. Anna Jay versus
Julia Hart.
Spooky bitch.
Julia Hart.
Spooky bitch.
Yeah.
You spooky bitch. That's a cool little catch.
My brain just stopped.
They're gonna bleed a lot.
Oh yeah. That should be fun.
Yeah.
But no, Taylor, women bleeding is gory self-mutilation.
Yeah, okay. It's wrestling. Fuck.
Gory self-mutilation, baby.
So was it wrestling when like Stone Cold was driving trucks into people and shit? Like was it wrestling there?
That was cinema, sir. That was peak cinema.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Stone Cold was dropping DX's tour bus from a giant magnet.
Right.
That was that sir was story. That was Shakespeare, baby. That was the best of times.
Stone Cold out here putting on technical classes with 2 knee braces and a whole bunch of meandering around the ring. Stone Cold match over with.
Yo, it's wild how like when you watch how his style. I mean, he had to. I mean, y'all know he had to adapt his style. But like when you watch like those matches that he was having in '96 and '97 with Brett, right? And like before that, you watch his Stunning Steve stuff.
Clinics, baby.
Yeah, like him and Ricky Steamboat out there hooping. And then this man's like,
no, nigga, watch his stuff in Japan, nigga.
Yeah.
Like
the
Japanese shit.
My neck will not. Well, niggas kind of just gotta hoop when they go to Japan, unless you're like Andre. Because like, I won't even say Hogan was hooping in Japan, but Hogan was out there being like, let's do a drop toe hold into a STF into another.
No, here's the thing about Hogan's the thing where like, if I don't, I'm going to look like an absolute fucking fool. So I might as well.
Yeah. Hogan. We had working boots Hogan in Japan in those. I think he won one of the first what now became the G1 tournaments. Yeah, Hogan was over there like, all right, I'm gonna do insecurities. I know we don't want to give Terry.
He had no choice. He had no choice.
You said Terry looked around. Terry saw the first 3 matches on the card and was like, well,
yeah,
time to use the actual shit I learned. Well, brother,
yeah,
damn, time to use some wrist locks.
I guess it got to work for me now, brother. It has to work for me now.
Hogan said it's time to do some backdrop drivers.
Wrist locks.
Right.
God damn, I got to use some emerald flosions over here.
Wrist locks.
He said he always sucked.
Nigga wasn't doing no goddamn emerald flosion.
I'm joking, nigga. Clearly, you know. Look how mad this nigga got. You trying to tell me that you trying to tell me
to give you the time me to give you the fucking civil rights elbow, the civil rights leg drop.
You telling me Hogan wasn't out there doing split leg or side moonsaults? I don't believe you, sir. I do not believe you. Hogan doing the shooting star press.
Yeah, but
on KG Muto.
Hope it, I almost said something fucked up. I almost said something real fucked up.
Nigga, Jones, he was doing all those moves and they all hurt. They all hurt.
He got back to America and he only did 3 moves the next match. The Hulk up, the punch block.
And guess what? That's why he can't feel his dick right now. He can't. He literally said like he can't feel his back or some shit.
Oh, he's had mad back surgery.
How'd you get dick from back?
He's lost life.
How'd you get dick from back?
No. He's something wrong with the nerve in his back, so he can't feel below his legs and shit or some crazy shit.
That nigga, he's got mad.
Couldn't
back
happen
surgery.
to a better person.
It couldn't happen to a worse human being.
Couldn't happen to a
he's
better
lost
person.
like 4 inches of height.
Just
because like
who cares?
Yeah, compressed his spine. I'm just saying, like there's a toll.
Is he
even his style.
Is he also buried?
No, 6 feet up. See,
is he also?
I almost answered this nigga, then I realized where he was going with this. It's like, sir,
listen, guys. All we have to do is dump him in the lake of reincarnation at the Hardy compound. So we have to.
Listen, dog. Just to close the show, I want everyone to understand that I am not someone who wishes, like, if I don't fuck with you, wish you the best. No. I want the worst for you.
The worst is death. So that's what he's trying to say.
I mean, I can think of worse things. I can think of worse things.
But like abject poverty and with disease, pretty horrible.
Yeah, but I feel like Ben's on some like take a knife and like cut down your like leg tendon and pour like lemon juice and salt in it.
Yeah,
like that type of
the good shit. The good shit.
Cut your ACL and shit like that.
Cut your ACL.
Cut your ACLs and make you and like strap you to like a Peloton that automatically moves. Great.
Oh God. Oh shit. It's fucked up.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Like,
right.
That being said, I am hungry.
That is a wild way to end the show. God damn.
It really is. That is how we're going to end the show.
We'll time this one Hogan torture.
With Jonesy saying some wild, violent shit.
Things got wild there,
yeah, they did. But thank you guys for listening. We out. That's a terrible way to end the show. We out.
Stop watching Clockwork Orange before we do these, fellas.
You should. I watched that movie one time and never will watch it again. There's no reason to. I got the point. I got the point the first time.
It's like Schindler's
Don't need to see it again.
It's like Schindler's List. It's like, what an amazing, evocative piece of art. I will never experience this.
That's a fantastic film. I'm never going to watch it in full ever.
Never watch this shit again.
About Cry Together off of Kendrick's last album, off of Mr. Morale. Like, I heard it the first time I played that.
I got the point.
I'm like, that is a fantastic piece of art. Nope, never again. That was uncomfortable.
Never again.
I don't like that. That didn't make me feel
uncomfortable. No. Also, if you've heard Cry Together and you relate to that relationship,
get out of it now.
Stop.
Ooh, niggas, speaking of this, maybe I need to play that.
I
need to play that for the boy, because I told y'all niggas.
Oh,
yes. Play him that. It'd be like, this is how y'all sound. Do you want to sound like this?
He left Sunday to go.
And thank you guys for listening.
Shoot. Supposed to come back last night.
This is so out of context. But yeah, let's end this shit.
Yeah, let's end this shit.
Yeah, let's end the show. Peace.
Yeah,
Peace. Bye. Peace. We out.